Every day, we wake up and face invisible battles. Some days, the world looks calm outside, but inside, we are fighting storms that no one can see: frustration, anxiety, restlessness, overthinking. The world keeps moving fast, and so do our minds. It's like standing in the middle of a traffic jam of thoughts, emotions, and unfinished plans. Horns blaring, lights flashing, everything demanding your attention. Have you ever felt that way? That your mind just won't stop running? That even in moments of quiet, your heart is racing with 1,000 what-ifs? You're not alone. The truth is, the storm is not outside, it's within us. And if you can learn to calm the storm within, no outside situation can ever truly disturb your peace. But to do that, we first have to understand what the storm really is, where it comes from, how it starts, and why it keeps coming back, why we lose our calm so easily. In today's world, being calm is not easy. Our minds are constantly overstimulated by notifications, deadlines, arguments, traffic, bad news, and unrealistic expectations. Every ping, every scroll, every comparison quietly feeds our anxiety. We've been conditioned to believe that being busy means being successful, that constant action equals progress. But in this pursuit of more, we've forgotten the most powerful state of all: stillness. Calmness isn't laziness, it's clarity. It's power under control, it's strength in silence. The reason we lose our calm so easily is that we've been trained to react, not to respond. When something goes wrong, our emotions rush to take control. Fear screams, anger takes the wheel, and logic gets pushed into the back seat. Imagine your mind as a clear lake. Every time something disturbs you, someone's harsh word, a sudden disappointment, an unexpected delay, a stone gets thrown into the lake. The water ripples violently. You can't see your reflection anymore, but when the water settles, everything becomes clear again. Calmness is simply allowing the water to settle, the source of the storm, the untrained mind. Your mind is like a wild horse. If it's left untrained, it will throw you off balance and run wherever it pleases. It reacts to every sound, every sight, every emotion instantly. But when trained, that same horse becomes your greatest ally. The problem isn't that life throws challenges at you. The real problem is that your mind reacts faster than you can understand. It interprets everything as a threat, even small things that don't deserve that much energy. A late text reply feels like rejection. A traffic jam feels like a personal attack. A small mistake feels like failure. The human brain is wired for survival. It still operates with ancient instincts: fight, flight, or freeze. But in modern life, we're not running from lions, we're running from emails, deadlines, and judgments. Your body doesn't know the difference, so it reacts. Heartbeat rising, muscles tensing, thoughts spinning. That's the storm, your body responding to a danger that doesn't really exist. The cost of emotional chaos. Living without calmness has a heavy price. You may not notice it at first, but over time it drains you. Mentally, emotionally, and physically, you lose focus easily. You become more reactive than responsive. Your sleep gets disturbed. Small things start feeling big. Your energy gets scattered. Worst of all, it steals your ability to enjoy life. When your mind is constantly spinning, even moments of happiness pass by unnoticed. You're there, but you're not present. Calmness, on the other hand, is what allows you to actually live. When your inner world is peaceful, you can handle anything on the outside with grace. The power of pause. Have you noticed that calm people don't react immediately? They pause. That pause is everything. It's the space between what happens and what you do next. And in that small space lies your freedom, your peace, and your strength. When someone insults you, pause. When a problem arises, pause. When you feel overwhelmed, pause. The storm tries to pull you into chaos, but the pause reminds you, you are not the storm. You are the sky that holds it. The emotional triggers we ignore. Everyone has emotional triggers, certain situations, words, or tones that cause an automatic reaction. Sometimes they come from past wounds, fears, or insecurities we haven't healed. Maybe you get irritated when someone interrupts you. Not because of the interruption, but because you once felt unheard. Maybe you panic when plans change. Not because of the change, but because Unpredictability makes you feel unsafe. The calm person isn't someone who has no triggers. It's someone who knows their triggers and learns how to manage them. When you begin to understand your emotional patterns, why you react when you react and how your reactions affect your peace, you start taking your power back, because awareness is the first step to control, from reaction to response. A reaction is instant. It's emotional, raw, and uncontrolled. A response is thoughtful. It's guided by awareness, not impulse. Learning to stay calm doesn't mean you'll never feel angry, sad, or afraid. It means you'll learn to respond instead of react. Let's take an example. Someone cuts you off in traffic. Reaction, you honk, curse, and feel your blood boil. Response, you take a deep breath, remind yourself that it's not personal, and continue driving peacefully. The situation didn't change. You did. This shift from reaction to response is one of the most powerful transformations you can experience. It turns chaos into clarity. When the mind becomes your friend, when you understand your mind, you stop being a victim of it. You realize your thoughts are just visitors, not truths. Emotions are just weather patterns. They pass. Think of your mind as a house. Thoughts knock at the door all day. Some are friendly, some are not. You don't have to let every one of them in. You can choose which thoughts stay and which ones leave. That's what emotional intelligence really is. Knowing that you can't control who knocks, but you can control who you invite in. The peace hidden behind every emotion. Every emotion has a message. Anger might mean you need boundaries. Sadness might mean you need healing. Fear might mean you need courage. Instead of fighting emotions, listen to them. Instead of resisting discomfort, explore it. The moment you stop running from emotions, you stop feeding the storm, because what you resist persists, but what you accept transforms. When calmness looks like weakness, our culture often mistakes calmness for passivity. But staying calm is not weakness, it's emotional mastery. It takes tremendous strength to stay composed when someone tries to provoke you. It takes maturity to respond with kindness when you could easily fight back. Calm people aren't emotionless, they're emotionally free. They have learned that reacting to every situation gives power to chaos, so they choose peace, not because it's easier, but because it's smarter. A calm mind can see what an angry mind cannot. The science of calm. Science confirms what wisdom has always taught. Your emotional state directly affects your body, decisions, and health. When you're calm, your heart rate stabilizes, your digestion improves, your immune system strengthens, and your decision-making becomes sharper. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol, the fight or flight hormone, which over time leads to fatigue, anxiety, and even illness. Calmness is not just emotional wellness, it's physical self-care. Every time you calm yourself, you are healing your body, learning from nature. Have you ever watched the ocean during a storm? Waves crash violently on the surface, but deep below, the water is still. That's how your inner calm should be. Deep, steady, untouched by the chaos above. Trees don't fight the wind, they bend with it. Rivers don't rush in panic, they flow with patience. The sun doesn't compete with clouds, it waits, knowing they will pass. Nature is calm because it trusts its process. So should you. Overthinking, the silent enemy of calm. Overthinking is like replaying a scary movie in your head over and over, hoping the ending will change. But it never does. It only drains your peace. Most of our stress comes not from what happens, but from how we think about it. We imagine problems that don't exist yet. We replay conversations that are long over. We predict disasters that never happen. Calmness doesn't mean ignoring problems. It means facing them with a clear mind. Ask yourself, is this happening now or only in my mind? If it's not happening right now, you don't need to suffer for it. How the past fuels the storm. Unhealed wounds from the past can keep us emotionally restless in the present. Maybe someone betrayed you, embarrassed you, or abandoned you, and that pain created a scar. Every time something similar happens, even slightly, that old wound reopens. You might think you're reacting to the present, but you're actually reacting to the past. Healing your past is not about forgetting it. It's about removing its control over your emotions. Because calmness grows in a healed heart, accepting what you can't control. One of the biggest sources of stress is trying to control what we can't. You can't control how others think, act, or speak. You can't control every outcome. But you can control your reaction to it. Calm people understand this truth deeply. What's meant for me will stay. What's not will go. My peace does not depend on what happens outside me. When you stop trying to control everything, peace begins to flow in. The daily practice of understanding. Calmness isn't achieved once. It's practiced daily. Start by simply noticing yourself. When do you feel most tense? What situations make you lose patience? What thoughts cause anxiety? Write them down. Understanding your emotional map is the first step to navigating it. Over time, you begin to see patterns. And once you see them, you can change them from chaos to clarity. The journey to calmness begins with one simple truth. You cannot fight the storm. You must understand it. The more you try to suppress your emotions, the louder they become. But when you sit with them, breathe through them, and listen without judgment, something magical happens. The storm starts to calm itself. You realize that you are not your thoughts, you are not your anxiety, you are not your stress, you are the awareness behind it all, and that awareness is calm always. Key takeaways. Chapter 1. The storm is not outside, it's within. Calmness is not the absence of emotion, but the mastery of emotion. Awareness of your triggers is the first step to control. You can't always control events, but you can control your response. Calmness is strength, not weakness. The more you understand your emotions, the less they control you. A small practice for today. Pause before reacting. Next time something upsets you, take one deep breath before you respond. Name your emotion. Instead of saying, I'm angry, try, I'm feeling anger. That small shift reminds you that emotions are visitors, not your identity. Notice your triggers. Keep a short journal of when you feel tense or anxious. You begin to see patterns. Repeat this affirmation. I am calm even when life is not. I am the sky, not the storm. Chapter 2. Awareness, the first step to calm, the light that ends the darkness. Imagine being in a dark room filled with obstacles, furniture, wires, and sharp corners. You keep bumping into things, getting hurt, frustrated, and lost. You think the problem is the room, but the real issue is the lack of light. Now imagine turning on a single lamp. Suddenly, nothing in the room has changed, but everything feels different. You can see clearly. You can move safely. You know where to step. That lamp is awareness, and awareness is the first, most powerful step to calmness. Because you can't control what you can't see. You can't heal what you don't understand, and you can't change what you don't notice. Calmness begins not with force, but with seeing clearly what awareness really means. Many people think awareness means simply knowing what's happening. But true awareness is much deeper than that. Awareness means being conscious of your inner world, your thoughts, emotions, sensations, and reactions as they are happening. It's the quiet observer inside you that notices, my heart is racing, I feel irritated, I'm starting to overthink, my body feels tense. You don't fight the feeling, you simply see it. When you become aware, you move from being in the emotion to being with the emotion. You stop drowning in the storm and start watching it from the shore. That small shift is life-changing, the power of the inner observer. Inside each of us, there's a part that's always still, always watching. That's your inner observer, your calm witness. When anger rises, the observer sees it. When sadness comes, the observer feels it but doesn't become it. When anxiety spins, the observer quietly says, I see you. This inner observer is your access point to peace. It's the part of you that's untouched by emotion, untouched by thought, and always calm underneath. You don't have to create calm, you have to uncover it. The observer has been there all along, buried under years of unawareness and reactivity. Awareness simply brings it back into focus. Awareness versus analysis. Here's a common mistake. People think being aware means analyzing their emotions. Awareness is not overthinking. It's not dissecting or judging your feelings. It's noticing without needing to fix immediately. For example, you notice that you're angry. Awareness says, I'm feeling anger. Analysis says, why am I angry? I shouldn't feel this way. Maybe it's because of yesterday. See the difference? One brings calm, the other deepens confusion. The more you analyze, the more you stir the water, the more you observe, the clearer the water becomes. Why we live unaware. In modern life, most people operate on autopilot. We wake up, rush through routines, check our phones, chase deadlines, and fall asleep exhausted without ever really noticing what's happening inside us. We react automatically to emotions, irritation, fear, guilt, without pausing to ask, what's really going on in me right now? Unawareness is like driving through life with your eyes half closed. You keep bumping into problems and wondering why. Awareness opens those eyes. It allows you to respond, not react, to understand, not assume, to live, not just survive. The awareness gap between every stimulus and response, there's a tiny gap. That gap is awareness. Let's say someone criticizes you. Your automatic reaction might be anger or defensiveness. But in that small gap, if you're aware, you can pause, breathe, and choose a better response. Maybe you realize their words say more about them than about you. Maybe you decide to stay silent and protect your peace. That split second of awareness can save hours of regret. Without awareness, emotions drive the car. With awareness, you do the 3 levels of awareness. To truly develop calmness, you must understand the 3 levels of awareness. 1. Body awareness. Your body often knows you're upset before your mind does. Tight shoulders, clenched jaw, shallow breathing. These are all signs of inner tension. When you start noticing these physical signals, you can intervene early. Instead of exploding in anger, you can exhale and calm your body first. Simple practice. Throughout the day, pause and ask, where do I feel tension right now? Then breathe into that area. Relax it. Your body is always speaking. Awareness helps you listen. 2. Emotional awareness. Emotional awareness is the ability to identify what you're feeling accurately and without judgment. Often we feel one emotion but express another. We show anger when we're actually hurt. We act indifferent when we're actually scared. When you become aware of the true emotion beneath the surface, you stop misdirecting your energy. Practice. When you feel something intense, pause and ask, what am I really feeling right now? Is there a deeper emotion under this one? You might find that behind anger is sadness, behind sadness is fear, and behind fear is a longing for peace. Awareness brings truth to light, and truth brings calm. 3. Thought awareness. This is the most subtle, but the most powerful level. Thought awareness means realizing that you are not your thoughts. Your thoughts are like clouds passing through the sky of your mind. They come and go. They are temporary. You don't have to believe or follow every one of them. Without awareness, you chase every cloud. What if this happens? What if that goes wrong? With awareness, you simply watch them drift by. The moment you observe a thought instead of being caught by it, it loses its power. The practice of mindful awareness. Mindfulness is not a spiritual buzzword. It's simply the practice of awareness. It means being fully here in this moment with full attention, not in yesterday's regrets or tomorrow's worries. Try this simple exercise. Take a slow, deep breath. Feel the air entering your lungs. Feel your feet on the ground. Notice your surroundings, colors, sounds, sensations. Let your thoughts come and go without chasing them. That's mindfulness. That's awareness. That's calm. Even 30 seconds of mindful awareness can reset your emotional state completely. Awareness turns reaction into choice. When you practice awareness daily, something magical happens. You begin to catch yourself before the storm begins. You notice irritation rising before you snap. You sense anxiety building before it consumes you. You see sadness forming before it floods you. And in that awareness, you gain choice. Choice to pause, to breathe, to respond differently. That's where calmness begins. Not when life is perfect, but when you can remain centered even when it's not. How awareness heals emotional pain. Emotional pain is like a wound you keep scratching. Awareness is what allows it to finally heal. When you observe a painful emotion without judgment, you stop feeding it. The energy of observation transforms it. For example, let's say you feel lonely. Instead of distracting yourself or drowning in it, you simply sit with it and observe. This is loneliness. It feels heavy. It's okay. Slowly the emotion softens. It doesn't need to scream to be seen anymore. What you face, you heal. What you ignore controls you. Awareness is how you face it, with love, not resistance. Awareness in daily life. You don't have to meditate in silence for hours to develop awareness. You can practice it anywhere, anytime. Here are simple awareness moments you can build daily. When you wake up, notice your first thought. Is it positive or stressful? While eating, taste each bite. Don't rush during conversations. Listen without preparing your reply. While walking, feel each step, each breath. Before reacting, pause and ask, is this worth my peace? Every small act of awareness adds to your inner calm account. The trap of unawareness. Without awareness, we become slaves to our emotions. We yell and regret later. We panic over small things. We hold grudges, replay past pain, and let fear dictate our choices. Unawareness creates emotional blindness. You can't fix what you can't see. Awareness, however, brings back clarity. It lets you see life as it is, not as your fears paint it. Awareness creates compassion. The more aware you become of your own emotions, the more compassion you develop for others. You begin to understand that everyone is fighting their own inner storm, that the rude person might be hurting, that the quiet person might be anxious, that even the angry one might just be scared. Awareness doesn't just calm your mind, it softens your heart. It teaches you to respond to others with empathy instead of judgment. And that shift alone can change your relationships completely. The mirror of awareness. Life has a funny way of showing us what we need to heal. Every person you meet, every situation that annoys you, is a mirror reflecting something within you. When someone's behavior triggers you, instead of saying, they made me angry, ask, what in me is reacting to this? That's awareness. Taking ownership of your inner world. When you stop blaming and start observing, peace naturally follows. Silence, the gateway to awareness. In the noise of everyday life, awareness fades. That's why silence is sacred. Spend a few minutes each day in quiet. No phone truly belongs there. This chapter is your blueprint for that inner home. We're going to rebuild your mind piece by piece, your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and reactions into a space where calm naturally lives. Because peace isn't something you find, it's something you build. Understanding your mental architecture. Every mind is built differently. Some people have a fast analytical mind, others a deeply emotional one. Some minds are loud and chaotic, others quiet but heavy. But beneath those differences, all minds share one truth. They can be trained. Your mind is like a muscle. It becomes what you repeatedly do with it. If you constantly feed it stress, comparison, and negativity, it will grow restless. If you feed it presence, focus, and gratitude, it will grow peaceful. You can't control every thought that enters your mind, but you can control how long it stays there. That's what this blueprint is about, mental management. Step 1. Separate the mind from the self. Let's start with a powerful truth. You are not your mind is a tool, not your identity. It's like a computer that keeps running programs, old fears, past experiences, habits of worry. The problem is, we've forgotten we're the users and started believing we are the computer. Your mind says, I can't handle this. You believe it, your mind says, I'll fail again. You obey it, your mind says, they don't like me. You panic, but you are not the voice. You are the listener. When you realize this, everything begins to shift. The first step to a calm mind is creating distance between you and your thoughts. That space is freedom. Step 2. Notice, name, and neutralize thoughts. You can't stop thoughts, but you can stop being controlled by them. When a thought appears, do 3 simple things. Notice it. I am having a thought that I might fail. Name it. This is a fear-based thought. Neutralize it. It's just a thought, not reality. When you label a thought, you separate from it. You move from being the thought to observing it. That's the foundation of mental calmness. Over time, this simple habit rewires your brain. It teaches your mind that not every thought deserves attention. Step 3. The art of detachment. Detachment doesn't mean indifference, it means clarity. It's the ability to see things without getting emotionally tangled in them, to observe without absorbing, to care deeply but not be consumed. Think of a mirror. It reflects everything that stands before it, yet nothing sticks to it. That's what a calm mind does. It sees everything but stays untouched. When you're detached, you stop chasing validation, arguing over small things, or needing control. You simply act from peace, not from panic. Detachment gives you space. And in that space, peace breathes. Step 4. Reprogramming negative thought patterns. Most of our mental stress doesn't come from reality. It comes from repetitive negative thinking. Thoughts like, I'm not good enough. Everything always goes wrong. No one understands me. I'll never be happy. These thoughts become mental grooves, deep pathways your brain travels automatically. The more you think them, the stronger they get. But here's the miracle. The brain can change. It's called neuroplasticity. Your mind's ability to rewire itself through repetition and focus. You can create new thought pathways. Every time you replace a negative thought with a positive one, you are literally reshaping your brain. Example, instead of I can't handle this, say I'm learning how to handle this. Instead of nothing ever works out, say I'm open to better outcomes. It might feel fake at first. That's okay. The brain learns by repetition, not belief. Keep going. Calmness will become your new normal. Step 5. Simplify your mental space. A cluttered mind cannot be calm. Simplifying isn't about thinking less. It's about thinking better. Ask yourself, is this though useful or just noise? Is this problem mine to solve or someone else's? Do I need to think about this now or can I let it go? Most of the things we stress about aren't urgent or important. They're just distractions wearing important masks. Declutter your inner world the way you would your home, one thought at a time. Let go of overthinking. Let go of imaginary arguments. Let go of needing to be right all the time. The less mental clutter you carry, the more peace you have room for. Step 6. Create mental rituals of calm. Just as your body needs daily hygiene, your mind needs mental hygiene. Develop small rituals that reset your mind's energy. Morning stillness before checking your phone. Take 2 minutes of silence. Breath breaks, pause during the day and take 3 deep, slow breaths. Night reflection, ask yourself, what went well today? What can I release? Digital detox, spend 1 hour daily with no screens, just real life. These rituals are not luxuries. They're necessities for mental peace. They build emotional muscle memory. Calm becomes automatic. Step 7, calm thinking in action. Calm thinking is not the absence of emotion. It's the ability to think clearly even while emotional. Imagine your mind as a pilot flying through turbulence. The plane may shake, but the pilot stays focused. Calm thinkers don't suppress their feelings. They simply don't let feelings make their decisions. When faced with a stressful situation, ask these 3 grounding questions. Is this happening right now or only in my imagination? What's the simplest next step I can take? Will this still matter in a week, a month, a year? These questions instantly bring your mind from chaos back to clarity. Step 8. Replace rumination with reflection. There's a difference between thinking and overthinking. Reflection helps you grow. Rumination keeps you stuck. When you reflect, you ask calm, constructive questions. When you ruminate, you repeat fearful, negative ones. Example, rumination, why does this always happen to me? Reflection, what can I learn from this? Awareness turns rumination into reflection. Reflection turns confusion into understanding, and understanding turns chaos into calm. Step 9. Guard your mental input. Your mind becomes what it consumes. If you feed it constant negativity, news, gossip, complaints, it will stay restless. Guard your input like you guard your health. Choose books over endless scrolling, music that soothes instead of overstimulates, conversations that uplift instead of drain, silence instead of noise. The energy you allow in shapes the calmness you feel within. Step 10. The 3 pillars of a calm mind. After working with thousands of people, psychologists and spiritual teachers often agree that a calm mind stands on 3 pillars. 1. Focus. Being fully present with what you're doing, no multitasking, no jumping between 10 thoughts, just presence. Practice do one thing slowly and completely. Eat, walk, read, or even wash dishes with full attention. 2. Clarity. Knowing what truly matters and letting go of the rest. When your priorities are clear, your mind relaxes. Confusion is replaced by direction. Ask, what really matters in this moment? 3. Faith. Faith doesn't always mean religion. Of safety to your body, and the body relaxes. It's a two-way partnership. Calm thoughts create calm emotions. Step 12. The power of perspective. Sometimes calmness isn't about solving the problem. It's about changing how you see it. Ask yourself, is this truly as big as my mind says it is? How will I see this in a year? Is there something I can be grateful for even in this? Perspective shrinks problems back to their real size, and gratitude turns storms into lessons. The calm mind isn't blind to challenges. It just refuses to exaggerate them. Step 13. The calm mind in relationships. Calm thinking is most tested when dealing with people. You can be peaceful alone, but true mastery is staying calm with others, especially difficult ones. When someone triggers you, try this 3-step mental reset. Pause before responding, breathe before speaking, ask before judging. Remind yourself they are showing their state of mind, not my worth. A calm mind doesn't fight every battle, it chooses peace over proving a point. Step 14. Silence and solitude, the mind's reset button. In silence, your mind reorganizes itself. It's like letting muddy water sit still. It becomes clear again. Spend a few minutes each day in solitude. No phone, no distractions. Just breathe, think, and let your thoughts settle. Solitude doesn't make you lonely. It makes you strong. It reconnects you with the calm that's always been inside you. Step 15. Living the blueprint. Calmness is not built in a day. It's built daily. You don't need to control every thought. You just need to guide your focus. You don't need to silence your mind. You just need to listen without panic. You don't need to escape life. You just need to meet it calmly. Follow this blueprint every day, gently, patiently. Over time, calmness stops being something you practice and becomes something you are. Key takeaways. Chapter 3. A calm mind is built, not found. You are not your mind. You are its observer. Notice, name, and neutralize thoughts. Detachment is clarity, not indifference. Reprogram negative thinking through repetition. Simplify your mental space. Let go of clutter. Build daily rituals that reset your mind. Focus, clarity, and faith are the pillars of calm, silence, and solitude. Reset the nervous system. The calm mind is your true home. A small practice for today. The thought journal. Write down 3 recurring negative thoughts. Next to each, write a more balanced, calm alternative. Read them daily. Mental declutter. Choose one mental worry you've carried too long. Say out loud, I release this. It's no longer serving me. Affirmation for calm. My mind is my ally, not my enemy. I choose thoughts that bring me peace. Evening reset. Before bed, take 5 deep breaths and say silently, today is done. I did my best. I let peace take over now. Chapter 4. Mastering your breath. The power you've been ignoring. Right now, you're doing something miraculous, but you're not even aware of it. You're breathing. Every inhale gives you life. Every exhale releases what you no longer need. And yet, most of us never think about it. Your breath is the bridge between body and mind, between chaos and calm. When your thoughts spiral, when your emotions flare, when anxiety tightens your chest, your breath is the quiet key that unlocks peace again. The best part? It's always with you. You carry your calm wherever you go. Breath, the language of the nervous system. Your breath is not just air, it's information. Every inhale and exhale sends signals to your nervous system about whether you are safe or in danger. Fast, shallow breathing tells your body, we're in trouble. Slow, deep breathing whispers, it's okay, you're safe. When you're stressed, your body enters fight or flight mode. Your heart races, muscles tense, and mind speeds up. It's your body's survival instinct, great for emergencies but terrible for daily life. The antidote? Conscious breathing, deep, slow breaths activate the parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and restore mode. It lowers your heart rate, relaxes muscles, and clears your thoughts. Every calm person you've ever met has one thing in common. They breathe differently, the forgotten art of breathing. Think of a baby sleeping. Their tiny belly rises and falls smoothly, effortlessly. That's natural breathing, full, deep, calm. But as we grow older, stress tightens our bodies. Our breathing moves upward from the belly to the chest. We start taking short, shallow breaths without even realizing it. This is one of the biggest reasons people feel anxious and tense all the time. They're underbreathing. Your breath mirrors your emotions. When you're calm, your breath is calm. When you're anxious, your breath is erratic. But here's the magic. It also works in reverse. When you calm your breath, your emotions follow. That's why mastering your breath is mastering your mind. Step 1, awareness, noticing how you breathe. Before you change your breath, you must first observe it. Right now, pause. Take a slow breath in through your nose. Then exhale gently through your mouth. Ask yourself, where do I feel my breath? In my chest, my ribs, or my belly? Is it deep or shallow, fast or slow? There's no right or wrong answer. This simple awareness begins to reconnect you with your body. Try this a few times a day while working, walking, or sitting in traffic. You begin to notice how often your breath becomes short when your mind is stressed. Awareness is the first step toward control. Step 2, the calm breath technique, 4-4-6. Let's start with a simple yet powerful exercise that instantly calms your nervous system. The 4-4-6 method. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold gently for 4 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. That's one full cycle. Repeat it 6 to 8 times. This technique slows down your heartbeat, reduces tension, and tells your brain we are safe. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, use this. It works in traffic, before a meeting, during an argument, or even when your mind starts racing at night. Step 3, belly breathing, the foundation of calm. To truly master your breath, you must breathe from your diaphragm, the powerful muscle below your lungs. Here's how to practice belly breathing, also called diaphragmatic breathing. Sit comfortably or lie on your back. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly. Inhale slowly through your nose. Feel your belly expand like a balloon. Exhale through your mouth and feel your belly fall. Notice your chest should move less, your belly more. Practice this for 5 minutes daily. With time, it becomes your default breathing pattern. Deeper, slower, calmer. Belly breathing is nature's tranquilizer, gentle, free, and always available. Step 4, the pause between breaths. Calmness lives in the pause. Between your inhale and exhale, there's a brief stillness, a sacred space where the mind becomes silent. Most of us rush past it. But if you linger there, even for a second, you'll feel peace spread through your body. Try this. Breathe in slowly, pause briefly, then exhale gently. Feel that moment of stillness before the next inhale. That pause teaches your mind to stop chasing thoughts. It's a reminder. You are not the storm. You are the sky between the clouds. Step 5, the breath as meditation. You don't need to sit on a mountain top to meditate. You just need to watch your breath. Here's a simple meditation you can do anywhere. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. Breathe naturally without forcing. Simply notice your breath moving in and out. When your mind wanders, it will. Gently bring your attention back to the breath. No judgment, no goal, just presence. This is called mindful breathing, the foundation of many meditation traditions. Even 5 minutes daily can rewire your brain for calm, focus, and emotional balance. Step 6, using breath to handle emotions. Every emotion has a breath pattern. Anger, fast, forceful, hot breath. Fear, short, tight, high in the chest. Sadness, slow and heavy. Calm, deep, steady, rhythmic. By changing your breath, you can change the emotion. When angry, exhale longer than you inhale. It releases tension. When anxious, focus on soft, steady belly breathing. When sad, deepen your inhale to bring more energy and light in. This is emotional alchemy, turning storms into stillness with the rhythm of your breath. Step 7, breath and the mind-body connection. When you breathe consciously, something profound happens. Your body starts sending new messages to your brain. messages of safety, presence, and peace. In response, your mind slows down. That's why after deep breathing, you often feel clearer, lighter, and more centered. It's not magic, it's biology. Your breath is the remote control for your nervous system. And once you learn how to use it, you'll never feel powerless again. Step 8. Breathwork for daily situations. Here are simple ways to use your breath throughout the day. 1. Morning energy boost. Right after waking up, take 10 sharp inhales through your nose and 10 relaxed exhales through your mouth. It energizes your body and clears morning fog. 2. Midday stress reset. At work or school, when you feel tension building, do 3 deep belly breaths. Close your eyes if possible. Breathe in calm, breathe out stress. 3. Before sleep. Lie down, place one hand on your chest and one on your belly. Try 4-7-8 breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 7 seconds. Exhale for 8 seconds. It's scientifically proven to slow your heart rate and help you fall asleep faster. 4. During conflict. When someone's words trigger you, take one deep breath before responding. This single act can prevent an argument, a regret, or a broken relationship. Step 9. The spiritual side of breathing. Across every culture and faith, breath is sacred. In Sanskrit, it's called prana, life force. In Chinese philosophy, it's qi. In Latin, spiritus, the root of spirit. Every tradition recognizes the same truth. The breath is not just oxygen, it's life energy. When you breathe consciously, you reconnect with something greater than yourself. Your breath becomes prayer, meditation, and healing all at once. Breathe deeply and you remember you are alive, you are connected, and you are enough. Step 10. Healing through the breath. Your body stores emotions, tension in the shoulders, anxiety in the stomach, grief in the chest. Breath releases them. Try this gentle emotional release breathwork once a week. Sit quietly and think of something that's been weighing on you. Inhale deeply through your nose. Imagine breathing in healing light. Exhale strongly through your mouth. Imagine releasing all heaviness. Repeat for 5-7 minutes. You may feel warmth, tingling, or even tears. That's okay. It's your body letting go. Years of stress finally exhaled. Healing doesn't always come through words. Sometimes it comes through breath. Step 11. Breathing and focus. When your mind is scattered, your breath is your anchor. Focus on it and everything slows down. Try this simple trick. When working, repeat silently with each breath. Inhale, here exhale. This keeps your awareness in the present moment. You can't be anxious about the future or regret the past when you're fully breathing now. Breath brings you home to the present, where calmness lives. Step 12. The breath habit. To master your breath, make it part of your lifestyle, not something you do, something you are. Here's how to integrate it naturally. Set reminders on your phone. Take 3 deep breaths. Use everyday triggers like red lights, emails, or waiting in line as cues to breathe deeply. Before meals, take 1 calm breath to center yourself. Before bed, breathe gratitude. Inhale peace, exhale tendency. The more you practice, the more automatic calmness becomes. Soon you'll notice something beautiful. Your breath will begin to lead your emotions, not follow them. Step 13. When life feels overwhelming, when panic or stress feels unbearable, return to the simplest truths. You are still breathing. Take 1 breath, then another. You don't need to solve everything at once. Just stay with your breath. It will carry you through. Every exhale is a small surrender, a whisper of peace. I let go. I release. I am safe. This is how calmness begins, not in grand acts of control, but in the quiet rhythm of breathing through the storm. Step 14. The breath as a metaphor for life. Your breath teaches life's greatest wisdom, balance. You can't just inhale, you must also exhale. You can't just hold on, you must let go. Life, like breath, is a dance of receiving and releasing. Peace comes not from holding too tightly, but from trusting the rhythm. When things fall apart, breathe. When things go well, breathe. When you don't know what's next, breathe, because your breath never leaves you. It's the one constant you can always return to. Step 15. Living as a calm breather. To master your breath is to master your life. It doesn't make problems disappear. It makes you stronger than them. A calm breather reacts slower, listens deeper, and speaks softer. They move through chaos with grace. Your breath is your anchor in every storm, your reset button in every crisis, your quiet strength in every moment. Let it be your daily prayer. Inhale peace, exhale control. And remember, every breath is a new beginning. Key takeaways. Chapter 4. Your breath controls your nervous system. Slow, deep breathing activates calm and safety. Belly breathing restores natural rhythm. The pause between breaths is a gateway to stillness. Use breath to regulate emotions and focus. Spiritual traditions see breath as sacred life force. Breathwork can heal stored emotions and stress. Make breathing consciously a daily habit. Your breath is your anchor, always there when nothing else is. Practical exercises for today. 4-4-6 calm breath, 10 rounds, twice a day, belly breathing, 5 minutes morning and evening. Pause awareness. Notice the stillness between each inhale and exhale. Evening gratitude breath. Inhale peace, exhale everything heavy from the day. Mantra. With every breath I return to peace. Chapter 5. Mastering the art of letting go. Why holding on hurts. Have you ever carried a heavy bag for hours, only to feel relief the moment you put it down? Your body sighs, your shoulders relax, your steps feel lighter. Now imagine carrying that bag inside your mind. Grudges, regrets, fears, what ifs. It weighs far more than any physical object, and the strangest part, we clutch it tightly, thinking that letting go means losing something. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It doesn't mean you stop caring, stop trying, or stop loving. It means releasing the weight that stops you from moving freely. This chapter is about learning to release emotions, thoughts, and attachments that hold you hostage. It's about freeing yourself to live calmly, fully, and joyfully. The illusion of control. Most suffering comes from wanting life to be different than it is. We cling to outcomes, to people, to expectations. We tell ourselves, if only this happened, I'd be happy. If only they changed, I'd feel calm. Here's the truth, you cannot control everything. Life flows in unpredictable ways. People disappoint. Plans fail. The world shifts. The more you fight this reality, the more pain you create. Letting go begins with acceptance. I cannot control everything, but I can control my response. Once you accept this truth, a weight lifts. Calmness becomes possible. Why we hold on. Humans cling for a few common reasons. Fear of the unknown. We hold familiar pain because it feels safer than stepping into uncertainty. Ego attachment. We tie our identity to outcomes, possessions, or relationships. Hope for change. We convince ourselves if I just wait or try harder, things will be different. None of these guarantees peace. They guarantee suffering. Understanding why we hold on is the first step toward freedom. Step 1. Awareness of attachment. Before you can release something, you must see it clearly. Ask yourself, what am I holding on to that no longer serves me? What do I fear losing? What thought, habit, or resentment occupies my mind unnecessarily? Write it down. Naming it is powerful. Awareness creates the space to release. Remember, you cannot release what you cannot see. Step 2. Accept what cannot be changed. Acceptance is the cornerstone of letting go. Acceptance does not mean you like what happened. It doesn't mean you approve of hurtful events. It simply means it is what it is. When you stop fighting reality, you stop giving it energy. Imagine trying to swim upstream endlessly. That's resistance. Now imagine floating with the current, even if it's slow or uncomfortable. That's acceptance. Acceptance brings calm. Resistance brings suffering. Step 3. Release through emotion. Most people resist emotions. They push anger, sadness, or fear away, thinking it's wrong to feel. But emotions are not the enemy. They are signals. Anger tells you a boundary is crossed. Sadness tells you something is lost. Fear tells you something needs attention. To let go, feel fully, then release. Try this. Close your eyes. You release. Go outside and throw pebbles into a river. Imagining each one is a burden. Release. Breath release. Inhale peace, exhale tension. Repeating until you feel lighter. Rituals signal to your brain that the past has ended and the present is yours. Step 9. Let go of control. Control is an illusion. The more you try to manage every detail, the more stress you feel. Instead, ask, what can I influence right now? What is beyond my control and can I release it? Focus only on what you can act upon. The rest, let it go. Trust life. This mindset dramatically reduces tension and invites calm. Step 10. Release through gratitude. Gratitude is a secret form of letting go. When you focus on what's good in your life, you release attachment to what's missing. Daily practice. List 3 things you are grateful for. Feel the gratitude in your body. Notice how it lightens your mental load. Gratitude transforms scarcity into abundance, stress into calm, and attachment into freedom. Step 11. Moving forward without regret. Regret is a heavy anchor. Holding on to what could have been keeps you stuck in the past. To release regret, acknowledge your mistakes without shame. Ask yourself, what lesson can I take from this? Make a conscious choice to act differently in the future. Regret loses power when replaced with learning and action. Calmness grows when the past stops defining you. Step 12. Let go of toxic relationships. Sometimes calmness requires the ultimate release. Stepping back from people who drain or harm you. Letting go doesn't always mean confrontation. It can mean setting boundaries, reducing contact, changing your expectations, saying goodbye to someone who no longer aligns with your growth. It's not cruelty, it's self-preservation. Your peace is worth protecting. Step 13. Embrace change. Change is life's only constant. Clinging to stability or resisting evolution creates tension. Letting go means flowing with life's currents, not against them. Trust that endings make space for beginnings. Trust that every chapter has its purpose. Acceptance of change is acceptance of life itself, and calm follows naturally. Step 14. Daily letting go practice. Make letting go a daily habit. Morning intention. Ask, what can I release today? Mindful breathing. Use your breath to release tension. Evening reflection. List 1 thought, worry, or feeling you can let go before bed. Consistency turns letting go from an occasional act into a lifestyle of calm. Step 15. The freedom beyond letting go. The moment you truly let go, you feel light, unburdened, and free. You stop replaying old dramas. You stop trying to control uncontrollable outcomes. You stop holding grudges or self-punishing thoughts. This freedom is the essence of calm. It's not temporary. It's not external. It lives within you, waiting for release. Letting go is not loss. It is liberation. Key takeaways. Chapter 5. Holding on creates unnecessary suffering. Letting go is not giving up. It's freeing yourself. Awareness is the first step toward release. Acceptance, forgiveness, and detachment are essential tools. Release emotions fully rather than suppressing them. Let go of perfection, expectations, and control. Gratitude and daily rituals enhance emotional freedom. Embrace change as a natural part of life. True calm comes from freedom, not avoidance. Practical exercises for today. Write and release. Write down a worry or grudge and safely destroy it. Breathe out tension, inhale peace, exhale attachment. Repeat 10 times. Gratitude release. List 3 things you're grateful for and feel them in your body. Set boundaries. Identify one area where you can release control or limit contact. Evening reflection. Ask, what can I let go of before I sleep? And breathe it out. Chapter 6. The Power of Presence. Why the present matters. Think about it. How often do you live in the past or worry about the future? Regret, guilt, and memories keep you chained to what has already happened. Anxiety, fear, and overthinking trap you in what might happen. Meanwhile, the present moment, this exact second, this breath, this heartbeat, quietly slips by. The truth is, peace doesn't live in memories or predictions. It lives now in this moment. Mastering the art of presence is the gateway to calmness, clarity, and joy. When you learn to inhabit the present, stress loses its grip and calm becomes natural. Step 1. Awareness. Notice the now. Presence begins with noticing. Stop. Look around. Listen. Feel. Ask yourself, what am I seeing? What am I hearing? What sensations am I feeling in my body? What thoughts are passing through my mind right now? This simple practice immediately draws your awareness out of distractions and into the reality of the moment. When you notice the now, the past fades and the future stops invading your mind. Step 2. Stop multitasking mentally. You may be physically present but mentally absent, checking your phone while eating, thinking about work during a conversation, or replaying an argument from yesterday are examples. Presence requires one thing: full attention. Start small. When eating, taste every bite. When walking, feel each step. When talking, truly listen without planning your next words. Full attention is a superpower. It slows your mind, calms your nervous system, and enhances your experience of life. Step 3. Use your senses as anchors. Your body is the most powerful tool to stay present. Your 5 senses connect you directly to now. Practice. See, notice colors, shapes, movements around you. Hear, focus on ambient sounds, the hum of a fan, birds, distant traffic. Touch, feel textures, temperature, sensations in your skin. Smell. Notice scents around you. Coffee, flowers, fresh air. Taste, savor flavors mindfully. By anchoring yourself in sensory experience, your mind cannot drift into the past or future. Presence becomes natural. Step 4. Mindful breathing. Breath is your most immediate connection to the present moment. Whenever your mind wanders, notice your inhale, notice your exhale. Feel the rise and fall of your belly. Even 30 seconds of mindful breathing anchors you. It reminds you the only reality you truly have is this moment. Step 5. Release judgment. We resist the present because we judge it. We think, this is not how it should be. I don't like this moment. I wish I were somewhere else. Judgment is a mental barrier between you and reality. To cultivate presence, accept things as they are. Stop labeling experiences as good or bad. Simply notice. Judgment creates tension. Awareness without judgment creates calm. Step 6. Engage fully with your tasks. Whether washing dishes, writing an email, or talking to a friend, immerse yourself completely in the action. Presence transforms ordinary activities into meditation. The mind stops wandering. Stress decreases. Joy arises naturally. Even mundane tasks become opportunities for calm when you give them your full attention. Step 7. Observe thoughts without attachment. The mind will always generate thoughts, worries, plans, fears, memories. Presence is not about stopping thoughts, it's about observing them without holding on. Imagine sitting by a river and watching leaves float by. Thoughts are leaves. You watch them pass without pulling them into your hands. When you let thoughts flow naturally, the mind becomes peaceful, spacious, and clear. Step 8. Embrace life as it is. Presence is acceptance in action. Rain falls. Feel the water. Traffic slows. Feel the rhythm of waiting. A conversation challenges you. Engage fully without overanalyzing. Life doesn't need to match your expectations. Calmness comes when you embrace life as it is, not as you wish it. Step 9. The power of micro-presence. You don't need hours of meditation to practice presence. Small intentional moments throughout the day add up. Examples. Pause before you start your car. Feel the key in your hand before opening a door. Take 3 deep breaths while waiting in line. Micro-presence interrupts mental chaos and brings calm repeatedly. Step 10. Let go of the past and future. Presence requires releasing attachment to what was or what might be. Stop replaying old conversations, mistakes, or failures. Stop endlessly worrying about outcomes or what-ifs. Focus on what you can see, touch, feel, and influence now. The past is a memory, the future is imagination. The only real time to act is the present. Step 11. Gratitude in the moment. Gratitude amplifies presence. When you notice and appreciate what's happening right now, the air you breathe, the sunlight on your skin, the people around you, your mind stops chasing what it doesn't have. Presence, gratitude, double calm, daily practice. Each hour, pause and notice one thing you are grateful for in that exact moment. Feel it fully in your body. Step 12. Mindful listening. Presence is most evident in relationships. Listening fully without planning your reply or judgment allows others to feel truly seen, and it centers your mind. practice. Focus entirely on the person speaking. Notice tone, words, and pauses. Respond only after fully hearing. Presence in listening cultivates calmness, trust, and connection. Step 13. Silence as presence. Silence is not emptiness. It is full of awareness. Spend moments of silence daily. Close your eyes and notice your breath. Listen to the subtle sounds around you. Notice thoughts passing without chasing them. Silence restores mental clarity and calms the nervous system. Step 14. Mindful movement. Body and mind are connected. Presence can be practiced through movement. Walking, feel each step, your feet touching the ground, your body shifting, stretching or yoga. Notice muscles, balance and breath. Exercise, engage fully with physical sensations. Movement awareness, embodied calm. Step 15. Living fully in the now. Presence is a lifestyle. It's not just meditation or conscious breathing. It's how you move, listen, think, and act. When you practice presence consistently, anxiety loses its grip, regret fades into learning, joy arises from simple, ordinary moments, calm becomes your default state. You stop chasing life, you start living it. Key takeaways. Chapter 6. Peace exists only in the present moment. Awareness anchors you in the now. Stop mental multitasking and fully engage with life. Use senses, breath, and micro moments to stay present. Observe thoughts without attachment. Let go of past regrets and future worries. Gratitude and presence amplify calmness. Silence, mindful listening, and movement strengthen the practice. Practical exercises for today. 5-minute presence check. Sit quietly and observe sights, sounds, and sensations around you. Single task practice. Fully immerse in one simple activity. No multitasking. Breath anchor. Take 10 mindful breaths while noticing physical sensations. Gratitude. Pause. Notice one thing you are grateful for right now. Evening reflection. Recall 3 moments today where you were fully present. Chapter 7. The calm body, physical habits for mental peace. Why the body matters. Your mind and body are inseparable. A restless body creates a restless mind. Tension in muscles, poor posture, or fatigue constantly whispers to your brain something is wrong. On the other hand, a calm, healthy body is a foundation for a calm mind. Your physical habits either amplify stress or anchor serenity. This chapter is your guide to aligning your body with mental peace. Step 1. Posture, aligning for calm. Most people underestimate posture. Slouched shoulders, a forward head, or tense neck muscles not only affect your health but also your mood. Research C8 shows posture influences hormone levels, confidence, and stress. Practice this simple alignment. Stand or sit tall, roll shoulders back and down, slightly lift your chest, relax your jaw, align ears over shoulders and shoulders over hips. Notice the difference in breathing and confidence. Even small adjustments throughout the day reduce tension and invite calm. Step 2. Movement, flowing with life. Sedentary lifestyles trap energy, tighten muscles, and worsen anxiety. Physical activity releases tension, improves mood, and balances the nervous system. Tips for mindful movement. Walk daily, noticing each step. Stretch each morning to release stiffness. Practice yoga, tai chi, or pilates to connect movement with breath. Engage in light cardio or swimming to boost endorphins. Movement isn't about punishment or extreme fitness, it's about creating harmony in your body. Step 3. The body-mind connection through breath and movement. Combine breath with movement for maximum calm. Inhale as you stretch or lift. Exhale as you release tension. This synchronized rhythm signals to your nervous system, all is safe. Even a simple 5-minute routine of slow stretches with deep breathing can reset your day. Step 4. Nutrition, fueling calmness. Your body's fuel affects your mind. Sugar spikes, caffeine overload, or processed foods can trigger anxiety, irritability, and mental fog. Choose foods that promote calm and clarity. Fresh vegetables and fruits. Whole grains and legumes, nuts and seeds, lean proteins, herbal teas like chamomile or peppermint. Stay hydrated. Even mild dehydration can increase stress. Your body is a temple. Treat it kindly and your mind will thank you. Step 5. Sleep. Restoring mental balance. A tired body is a stressed body. A stressed body is an anxious mind. Sleep is not optional for calmness, it is essential. Tips for better sleep. Maintain a consistent sleep schedule. Avoid screens 30-60 minutes before bed. Keep your bedroom cool, dark and quiet. Practice a pre-sleep breathing or gratitude routine. Even one night of quality sleep resets your emotional resilience. Step 6. Release physical tension. Stress is often stored in the body. Shoulders and neck tighten, jaw clenches, chest feels heavy. Release this tension consciously. Roll shoulders and neck daily. Massage tense areas. Practice progressive muscle relaxation. Tense each muscle for 5 seconds. Then release. Physical release creates emotional release. Calm flows through relaxed muscles. Step 7. Cold and warm therapy. Temperature influences your nervous system. Warmth, baths, showers or warm compresses relax muscles and calm the mind. Cold. A short cold shower or splashing cold water on your face activates alertness, increases energy and reduces stress hormones. Alternate warmth and cold to awaken the body and soothe the mind. Step 8. Movement breaks during work. Sitting for hours traps energy and fuels mental fatigue. Incorporate micro movements. Stand and stretch every hour. Walk around your room or office. Rotate wrists, ankles and neck to release stiffness. These small breaks reduce cortisol levels and keep your mind calm throughout the day. Step 9. Grounding exercises. Connecting with the earth restores balance. Grounding or earthing is a simple yet powerful practice. Walk barefoot on grass, sand or soil. Sit under a tree, feeling the roots of your body connecting to the earth. Visualize energy flowing from your feet into the ground, releasing tension. Grounding calms overactive nervous systems and stabilizes your emotions. Step 10. Body scan meditation. A body scan meditation develops awareness and releases tension. Lie down or sit comfortably. Focus attention from toes to head. Notice sensations in each body part. Breathe into tight areas, exhaling stress. This practice reconnects mind and body, creating profound calm and relaxation. Step 11. Gentle exercise for emotional release. Exercise isn't just physical, it's emotional therapy. Activities like yoga, qigong, or tai chi release trapped energy in the body. Even brisk walking can help. Notice tension in the chest or shoulders. Move intentionally to release it. Synchronize steps with breath. Physical release reduces emotional load, enhancing calmness. Step 12. Posture and mind awareness. Notice how your posture affects your mood. Slumped posture, low energy, anxious thoughts. Open posture, confidence, clarity, calm. Use posture as a daily reminder. Stand tall while thinking. Sit upright while working. Move with mindfulness. Your body can guide your mind towards serenity. Step 13. Healthy habits for long-term calm. Calmness isn't built in a day. Consistent habits matter. Regular movement and stretching. Balanced nutrition. Sufficient restorative sleep. Hydration and mindful eating. Daily breathwork integrated with activity. Mindful breaks during work or study. Consistency in physical habits anchors mental calm. Step 14. Nature and the body. Nature is a natural calm inducer. Walk in the park, sit by water, observe trees, sky, clouds and birds. Sunlight regulates hormones and circadian rhythm, boosting energy and reducing stress. Nature aligns body and mind, bringing effortless presence and peace. Step 15. Integrating body and mind for total calm. Calmness is holistic. It arises when mind and body work in harmony. Breath aligns body and mind. Posture influences thought patterns. Movement releases stored tension. Sleep restores resilience. Nutrition fuels clarity. Nature connects you to life's rhythm. A calm body supports a calm mind, and together they form a resilient, peaceful foundation that carries through every moment of life. Key takeaways. Chapter 7. Body and mind are inseparable. Physical habits affect mental calm. Posture, movement, and breath are key anchors for serenity. Nutrition and hydration support emotional balance. Sleep is essential for emotional resilience and clarity. Physical tension stores stress, release it consciously. Grounding, body scans, and mindful movement enhance presence and calm. Nature restores equilibrium and mental clarity. Consistent, intentional physical habits reinforce lifelong peace. Practical exercises for today. Posture check, sit or stand tall for 5 minutes, noticing how it affects your mood. 5 minutes stretch and breath. Combine stretching with deep belly breathing. Body scan, lie down, scan from toes to head, releasing tension. Hydration habit, drink 1-2 glasses of water mindfully. Nature connection, spend 10 minutes walking barefoot or observing nature, breathing deeply. Chapter 8, Managing Stress in Daily Life. Understanding stress. Stress is not the enemy. It is a signal, a warning light from your body that something needs attention. Problems at work, family pressure, social obligations, financial worries. These create tension. But it's not the situations themselves that harm you. It's how you respond to them. Managing stress is not about eliminating challenges. It's about learning to navigate them with calmness and clarity. Step 1. Identify your stressors. The first step is awareness. Ask yourself, what situations consistently trigger stress? Which people, tasks, or events drain my energy? How do I typically react physically and emotionally? Keep a small journal for a week. Note when stress appears, what caused it, and your reactions. Understanding patterns gives you power. You cannot manage what you do not recognize. Step 2. Shift your perspective. Stress often grows because we perceive situations as threats. Ask yourself, is this truly a threat or just a challenge? Can I influence the outcome? What is temporary and what is permanent? Reframing situations reduces emotional intensity. For example, traffic jam. I have a few minutes to practice calm breathing. Tough feedback, an opportunity to grow. Argument, a chance to understand and communicate. Better. Perspective is the lens that transforms stress into manageable energy. Step 3. Micro breaks throughout the day. Continuous stress wears you down. Even 1 to 2 minutes of pause can reset your nervous system. Practical ideas. Stand up, stretch, and take a deep breath. Step outside, feel the sun, and notice your surroundings. Close your eyes, inhale slowly, exhale fully. Micro breaks act like mini reset buttons for your mind, preventing stress from snowballing. Step 4. Prioritize and organize. Overwhelm often comes from trying to do too much at once. List tasks in order of importance. Focus on one task at a time. Let go of unnecessary obligations or delegate when possible. A structured approach reduces chaos and gives your mind space to remain calm. Step 5. Emotional awareness. Stress impacts both body and mind. Ask yourself during tense moments, what emotion am I feeling? Where do I feel it in my body? Is it fear, frustration, impatience, or anger? Naming emotions reduces their power. Awareness is the first step to response rather than reaction. Step 6. Use breath as an anchor. When daily life gets overwhelming, your breath is your immediate tool for relief. Inhale deeply for 4 seconds. Exhale slowly for 6 seconds. Repeat until tension reduces. Pairing breath with micro breaks enhances your stress management toolkit. Step 7. Practice mindful pauses. Before responding to stressful emails, messages, or conversations, pause, take a deep breath, observe your physical sensations and emotions. Respond intentionally rather than reacting impulsively. This simple habit prevents unnecessary conflicts and reduces mental clutter. Step 8. Exercise and movement. Physical activity is one of the most effective stress relief tools. Aerobic exercise releases endorphins, boosting mood. Yoga and Tai Chi reduce tension and increase mindfulness. Even a short 10-minute walk can lower cortisol levels. Moving your body daily prevents stress from accumulating. Step 9. Sleep and recovery. Sleep deprivation amplifies stress. When tired, your mind exaggerates challenges and magnifies worries. Maintain consistent sleep schedules. Create a relaxing pre-sleep routine. Limit caffeine and screens before bed. Rested minds respond to stress calmly and creatively. Step 10. Nutrition for stress management. Certain foods can increase stress and anxiety. Avoid excess sugar, caffeine, and processed foods. Include magnesium-rich foods, nuts, spinach to calm the nervous system. Eat protein-rich meals to stabilize blood sugar and mood. A well-nourished body handles daily pressures more effectively. Step 11. Build a support network. Stress is easier to handle when you're not alone. Talk with trusted friends or family. Seek advice or simply vent when needed. Surround yourself with positive influences who lift you rather than drain you. Connection provides perspective, comfort, and resilience. Step 12. Learn to say no. Overcommitting is a common source of stress. Saying no is not selfish, it's self-preservation. Protect your time and energy for what truly matters. Boundaries reduce overwhelm and increase focus. Saying no is a vital tool for mental peace. Step 13. Limit information overload. News, social media, and constant notifications create stress. Schedule specific times to check messages or news. Unfollow or mute sources that trigger anxiety. Focus on actionable information rather than sensationalism. Curate your mental environment to protect calmness. Step 14. Daily reflection and gratitude. End your day with reflection. What went well today? What could I have handled better? What am I grateful for? Writing or mentally reviewing these points reinforces calm and perspective. Gratitude counteracts stress by shifting attention from what's wrong to what's right. Step 15. Accept what you cannot control. The final step in daily stress management is acceptance. Identify what is beyond your control. Let go of trying to manage it. Focus energy on actions that make a difference. Acceptance reduces unnecessary tension and frees your mind for constructive action. Step 16. Build a personal stress management toolkit. Create a set of strategies you can use anytime. Breath exercises, mindful pauses, physical movement, journaling, gratitude reflection, reframing negative thoughts. When stress arises, you can draw from this toolkit instead of reacting unconsciously. Step 17. Small habits, big impact. Stress management is not about grand gestures. Daily small habits compound over time. 5 minutes of mindful breathing morning and night, short stretches during work, drinking water mindfully, taking micro breaks, reflecting on gratitude. Small, consistent practices transform stress into calmness over time. Step 18. Stress as a teacher. Stress is not the enemy, it's a guide. Notice what triggers stress. It reveals areas for growth. Use stress as a signal to pause, breathe, and respond consciously. Shift perspective from why me to what can I learn. This mindset transforms stress from a burden into a tool for calm mastery. Key takeaways, Chapter 8. Stress is a signal, not a threat. Awareness of stressors is the first step to control. Micro breaks, breathwork, and mindful pauses reset the nervous system. Organization, prioritization, and boundaries reduce overwhelm. Sleep, nutrition, exercise, and social support enhance resilience. Reframing, gratitude, and acceptance shift perspective. Daily small habits accumulate into lasting calm. Practical exercises for today. Stress journal. Note your triggers and reactions today. Micro breaks. Take 3 2-minute breaks to stretch and breathe. Mindful meal. Eat one meal today with full attention, no distractions. Evening reflection. List 3 things you are grateful for and 1 lesson from stress today. Digital detox. Limit social media news for 1 hour to calm your mind. Chapter 9. The role of mindset in staying calm. Why mindset matters. Yours to determine. Calm grows when your energy is directed toward action rather than worry. Step 6. Cultivate optimism without naivety. Optimism is not blind positivity. It's a realistic expectation that challenges can be navigated. Expect good outcomes, but prepare for difficulties. Focus on opportunities rather than obstacles. Practice gratitude to reinforce a positive mental lens. Optimism fuels calm by reducing fear and promoting problem solving. Step 7. Train mental flexibility. Rigid thinking increases stress. Life is unpredictable. Mindset must be adaptable. Embrace change rather than resist it. Consider multiple perspectives in conflicts or problems. Let go of "this must happen my way." Flexibility reduces frustration, tension, and emotional volatility. Step 8. Affirm calmness daily. Your mind responds to repetition. Positive affirmations train your mental state. Examples: I remain calm in all situations. Challenges make me stronger and more resilient. I release what I cannot control. Repeat these phrases daily, especially in the morning or before stressful moments. Step 9. Visualize calmness. Visualization is a powerful tool to shape mindset. Close your eyes and imagine a calm place or state. Picture yourself responding to stress with composure and clarity. Feel the peace in your body as if it's happening now. Regular practice wires your mind to respond calmly when real challenges arise. Step 10. Mindset anchors in daily life. Use cues to reinforce calm thinking. Post sticky notes with affirmations at your workspace. Set phone reminders to pause and breathe. Keep a small object, stone, bracelet to touch and remind yourself of inner peace. Anchors maintain a calm mindset throughout busy, chaotic days. Step 11. Avoid catastrophizing. Catastrophizing is imagining the worst-case scenario in every situation. Recognize when your mind is spiraling. Ask, what is the most likely outcome? Focus on solutions, not imagined disasters. Breaking this habit reduces fear, anxiety, and unnecessary tension. Step 12. Develop patience. Impatience creates internal turbulence. Calm people understand change takes time. People grow at different rates. Situations unfold in their own rhythm. Patience allows you to respond rather than react, preserving inner peace. Step 13. Build mental resilience. Resilience is the ability to recover quickly from challenges. View difficulties as temporary, not permanent. Maintain perspective. This moment is only part of a larger journey. Use past successes as proof of your ability to overcome. Resilient minds remain calm under pressure. Step 14. Detach from outcome anxiety. Worrying excessively about results breeds tension. Instead, focus on effort and intention rather than the outcome. Accept uncertainty as part of life. Recognize that your calm response is more valuable than controlling results. Detachment brings inner stability and clarity. Step 15. Mindset maintenance. Daily mental exercise. Your mindset is like a muscle. It strengthens with practice. Start the day with an intention. I will remain calm and composed. Pause during stress to reframe thoughts. End the day reflecting on successes and lessons, not failures. Consistent mental exercise reinforces a calm, resilient mindset. Key takeaways. Chapter 9. Mindset shapes your experience of life more than circumstances. Awareness of thought patterns allows conscious change, growth, self-compassion, optimism, and flexibility. Support. Calm. Focus on what you can control, release what you cannot. Affirmations, visualization, and daily reflection train a calm mind. Patience, resilience, and detachment are critical for lasting serenity. Practical exercises for today. Reframe exercise. Pick one stressful thought and consciously reframe it into a calm, solution-focused perspective. Affirmation practice. Repeat 3 calming affirmations aloud or silently. Visualization. Spend 5 minutes. Imagining yourself handling a challenging situation with calm and clarity. Control check. List things you can control today and focus only on them. Evening reflection. Note one situation where mindset influenced your calm and one lesson to improve tomorrow. Chapter 10. Mindful communication. Staying calm in relationships. Why communication affects calmness. Relationships are the most rewarding yet challenging parts of life. Conversations can uplift us or trigger frustration. Interactions can create joy or tension. Your ability to communicate mindfully directly influences your inner calm. When you engage with awareness, compassion, and presence, stress and conflict diminish. This chapter teaches you how to navigate relationships while preserving serenity. Step 1. Awareness before speaking. Pause before responding, especially in tension-filled moments. Ask yourself, am I reacting or responding? Is my intention to understand or to win? How do I feel physically and emotionally right now? A brief pause allows you to respond consciously, not impulsively, protecting your calm. Step 2. Listen fully. Most communication problems arise from poor listening. Give your full attention. Observe tone, body language, and emotion, not just words. Avoid interrupting or formulating your reply while the other person is speaking. Mindful listening fosters understanding, reduces misunderstandings, and keeps your mind calm. Step 3. Speak with clarity and intent. Thoughtless words often escalate tension. Choose words that express truth without blame. Use I statements, I feel frustrated when, instead of you always. Focus on expressing needs, feelings, or solutions rather than criticizing. Clear intentional speech prevents unnecessary conflict and preserves inner peace. Step 4. Manage emotional triggers. Everyone has triggers, words, tones, or behaviors that provoke strong reactions. Identify your triggers, pause and breathe before responding. Observe your body, tight shoulders, racing heart, clenched jaw. By noticing your physical and emotional reactions, you create a space to respond mindfully rather than react impulsively. Step 5. Practice empathy. Empathy is a powerful tool for calm communication. Imagine the situation from the other person's perspective. Consider their emotions, struggles, and intentions. Respond with understanding rather than judgment. Empathy transforms conflicts into collaborative problem solving and reduces emotional tension. Step 6. Avoid assumptions and mind reading. Misunderstandings often come from assuming we know what someone thinks or feels. Ask for clarification instead of assuming. Avoid jumping to conclusions. Be open to hearing the full story. This practice reduces anxiety, misinterpretation, and reactive behavior. Step 7. Set boundaries calmly. Boundaries protect both your calm and your relationships. Clearly communicate your limits without anger. Respect others' boundaries. Boundaries do not push people away. They create safe, respectful interaction. Calm boundaries prevent resentment and stress in long-term relationships. Step 8. Use pauses effectively. Silence can be a tool, not a weapon. Pause to collect your thoughts before replying. Give space during heated conversations. Use silence to listen fully or reflect before speaking. Pauses prevent escalation and maintain composure. Step 9. Observe body language. Communication is more than words, the body speaks too. Maintain open posture and relaxed gestures. Avoid aggressive movements like pointing, crossing arms, or clenching fists. Notice the other person's body language to gauge emotion and respond appropriately. Mindful observation helps de-escalate tension and encourages calm dialogue. Step 10. Manage tone of voice. Tone shapes perception more than words. Speak slowly and softly when tension rises. Avoid sarcasm, shouting, or harshness. Pause before responding if emotions run high. A calm tone nuances the conversation and reduces emotional contagion. Step 11. Focus on solutions, not blame. Conflict often escalates when we focus on who is right. Shift attention to solutions and understanding. Ask, what can we do to move forward? Instead of who is at fault, collaborate rather than compete. Solution-focused communication fosters harmony and preserves inner calm. Step 12. Practice gratitude in relationships. Acknowledging others' efforts nurtures positivity. Express appreciation daily. Notice small acts of kindness. Share compliments sincerely. Gratitude strengthens bonds and reduces friction, making communication easier and calmer. Step 13. Mindful conflict resolution. Disagreements are inevitable. Mindfulness allows you to navigate them without losing calm. Recognize triggers, pause and breathe. Speak honestly, calmly, and respectfully. Seek understanding rather than victory. Conflicts handled mindfully strengthen relationships rather than erode them. Step 14. Let go of the need to be right. The ego's need to be right often fuels conflict. Ask, does this argument truly matter in the long run? Focus on understanding and connection, not winning. Accept that different perspectives can coexist. Letting go of rigid correctness preserves relationships and inner peace. Step 15. Daily practices for mindful communication. Morning intention. Set a goal to communicate calmly today. Listening exercise. During a conversation, count to 3 after the other person speaks before responding. Gratitude check. Send one note or express appreciation to someone. Body scan. Notice tension during interactions. Release it with breath. Evening reflection. Write one situation you handled calmly and one lesson to improve tomorrow. Daily practice transforms reactive habits into mindful communication, strengthening calmness. Key takeaways. Chapter 10. Mindful communication preserves calmness in relationships. Awareness, pause, and empathy are essential for calm responses. Speak clearly, manage tone, and focus on solutions rather than blame. Boundaries, gratitude, and patience strengthen healthy connections. Mindset and presence are the foundation for calm, effective interaction. Practical exercise for today. Observe triggers. Identify one situation or person that often challenges your calm. Pause before speaking during a conversation. Practice taking a breath before responding. Active listening. Focus fully on someone today without interrupting or planning your reply. Express appreciation. Acknowledge at least one person for their effort or kindness. Reflect. End the day noting one interaction you handled calmly and what you learned. Chapter 11. Digital Calm. Managing Technology and Mental Peace. Why digital calm matters. Technology is everywhere. Phones, laptops, notifications, emails, and social media have become constant companions. While digital tools bring convenience, connection, and productivity, they also create stress, distraction, and mental clutter. Your calmness depends on how intentionally you interact with technology. Without boundaries, digital life can dominate your mind, steal focus, and trigger anxiety. This chapter guides you to use technology wisely while maintaining mental peace. Step 1. Recognize digital stress. Ask yourself, how often do I feel anxious after scrolling social media? Do notifications interrupt my focus or calm? Am I checking my phone compulsively even without purpose? Recognizing digital triggers is the first step to regaining control. Awareness allows conscious choices instead of unconscious reactions. Step 2. Set clear intentions. Before using technology, ask, what is my purpose? Is this helping me or harming my calm? Mindless scrolling can consume hours without value. Purposeful use keeps your time, energy, and peace intact. Step 3. Create technology boundaries. Boundaries are essential for digital calm. Time limits. Allocate specific periods for social media, email, or messaging. Device-free zones. Keep phones out of the bedroom or dining area. Notification control. Silence non-essential alerts. Boundaries prevent digital chaos from overwhelming your mind. Step 4. Practice mindful scrolling. Scrolling itself is not harmful. Mindless scrolling is observe what you feel while browsing. Ask, does this make me feel calm, inspired, or anxious? Stop when the activity triggers stress, comparison, or negativity. Mindful scrolling transforms technology into a conscious tool rather than a distraction. Step 5. Digital detox. Regular breaks from screens are vital for mental restoration. Short detox, 1 to 2 hours offline daily. Long detox, 1 full day per week without social media or unnecessary online activity. Detox allows your mind to reset, reduces mental fatigue, and strengthens presence in the physical world. Step 6. Manage information overload. The internet bombards you with news, updates, and opinions. Limit news consumption to specific times. Avoid sensational headlines that trigger fear or anxiety. Curate information sources that educate and inspire rather than stress. Information control is a cornerstone of digital calm. Step 7. Social media mindset. Social media can be a double-edged sword. Comparison is a major stressor. Remember, people show highlights, not reality. Follow accounts that motivate, educate, or make you feel positive. Unfollow, mute, or block accounts that trigger negativity or jealousy. Curating your digital environment fosters peace rather than competition. Step 8. Mindful email and messaging habits. Emails and messages often create urgency and stress. Set fixed times to check and respond rather than constant monitoring. Use short, clear, and kind communication. Don't let unread messages steal your calm. Prioritize what matters. Intentional communication reduces digital overwhelm. Step 9. Protect your sleep from technology. Screens disrupt natural sleep cycles and increase stress. Avoid devices 30-60 minutes before bed. Use night mode to reduce blue light if needed. Engage in calming pre-sleep routines, reading, journaling, or meditation. Sleep-friendly technology. Use safeguards, calm, and energy. Step 10. Digital mindfulness exercises. Single tasking. Focus on one app or activity at a time. Breath breaks. Pause for 2 to 5 mindful breaths between online tasks. Digital gratitude. Share positive messages or inspiring content intentionally. These practices integrate presence and calm into digital habits. Step 11. Balance work and technology. Remote work, notifications, and constant digital connectivity often blur boundaries. Schedule breaks from screens. Set clear work hours and personal hours. Prioritize offline activities to recharge mind and body. Balanced digital use prevents burnout and cultivates calm. Step 12. Mindful online interactions. Online conflicts and arguments escalate stress. Pause before responding to provocative messages or posts. Respond with clarity, kindness, and calmness. Ignore unnecessary negativity rather than engage. Mindful interaction preserves both relationships and inner peace. Step 13. Digital minimalism. Less is more. Streamline your digital life, delete unused apps, organize folders, and remove clutter. Focus on essential tools that align with your purpose. A minimalist digital environment reduces distraction and mental noise. Step 14. Technology as a tool, not a master. The ultimate goal, technology serves you, not the other way around. Use apps for productivity, learning, or inspiration. Avoid letting devices dictate your mood or attention. Practice conscious choices every day. When technology supports your goals instead of controlling you, calm becomes the default. Step 15. Daily practices for digital calm. Morning intention. Decide which apps or tools you will use today and why. Screen break. Take a 5-minute offline. Pause each hour. Mindful notification check. Observe your emotions before opening messages. Evening reflection. Note one moment where digital use enhanced calm and one moment where it disturbed it. Weekly detox. Dedicate 1 day or half day for offline activities. Regular practice strengthens presence and mental peace in the digital age. Key takeaways. Chapter 11. Technology impacts calmness positively or negatively depending on use. Awareness, intention, and boundaries are critical. Mindful scrolling, communication, and curation protect mental space. Digital detox, sleep hygiene, and single tasking reinforce peace. Technology should serve goals, not control attention or emotions. Daily mindful digital practices build long-term mental calm. Chapter 12. Gratitude and Joy, Emotional Anchors for Calm. Why gratitude and joy matter. Calmness isn't only about managing stress or staying present. It also comes from nurturing positive emotions. Gratitude and joy are like anchors. They stabilize the mind in turbulent times, shift attention away from worry, and reinforce resilience. When practiced consistently, they transform ordinary moments into a life filled with peace and contentment. Step 1. Recognize the power of gratitude. Gratitude shifts your perspective. Instead of focusing on what's missing, you notice what is present and valuable. A calm mind thrives on acknowledgement. Gratitude reduces stress hormones and enhances emotional well-being. Appreciation for small things can make ordinary days extraordinary. Start noticing simple things. A warm cup of tea, a kind word, a breath of fresh air. Step 2. Daily gratitude practice. Commit to a daily habit. Write down 3 things you are grateful for every morning or evening. Feel gratitude in your body, not just in thought. Reflect on why each point matters. Over time, this practice rewires the brain to notice abundance rather than scarcity. Step 3. Express gratitude to others. Gratitude grows when shared. Thank colleagues, friends, or family members sincerely. Send short messages of appreciation. Acknowledge people for acts that often go unnoticed. Expressing gratitude enhances relationships and strengthens inner calm. Step 4. Cultivate joy in daily life. Joy is the emotional fuel of calm. Unlike happiness, which is often dependent on circumstances, joy comes from awareness, presence, and choice. Notice beauty around you, sunlight, nature, music. Engage in activities that uplift your spirit, dancing, painting, walking, reading. Celebrate small achievements daily. Choosing joy strengthens resilience and protects against stress. Step 5. Gratitude and joy as emotional anchors. Anchors provide stability in rough seas. Gratitude and joy stabilize the mind. During stress, recalling a moment of gratitude calms the nervous system. Reliving joyful experiences resets mood and perspective. Anchoring to positive emotions prevents reactive or anxious behavior. Practice anchoring multiple times daily to maintain a calm baseline. Step 6. Mindful appreciation. Appreciation deepens when you are present. Observe your surroundings without judgment. Notice textures, sounds, colors, and sensations. Recognize the effort behind ordinary comforts, a cooked meal, clean water, a comfortable chair. Mindful appreciation connects gratitude to the present moment, reinforcing calm. Step 7. Reframe challenges through gratitude. Even difficult situations hold lessons. Ask, what can I learn from this? Focus on opportunities for growth rather than loss. Notice support, skills, or inner strength available to you. Gratitude during challenges reduces anxiety and strengthens composure. Step 8. Joy through connection. Relationships are a primary source of joy. Spend quality time with loved ones. Engage in laughter, share stories, and playful activities. Actively appreciate and celebrate others' successes. Connection enhances emotional well-being, amplifying calmness. Step 9. Gratitude journaling techniques. Key gratitude. Practice further. Morning reflection. List what you look forward to. Evening review. Note 3 positive events from your day. Challenge journal. Write 3 things to be grateful for in a difficult situation. Journaling strengthens the neural pathways that favor positive thinking and calm responses. Step 10. Joyful rituals. Create daily rituals to invite joy. Morning walks in nature, listening to uplifting music, practicing mindful breathing with a smile, celebrating small wins with a mini ritual, tea, music, or a brief meditation. Rituals condition the mind to experience joy consistently. Step 11. Gratitude in action. Transform gratitude into deeds. Volunteer or help others. Offer kind words or gestures without expecting anything in return. Share knowledge, encouragement, or support. Acts of kindness increase endorphins and create inner calm through purpose and contribution. Step 12. Combining presence, gratitude, and joy. Presence, gratitude, and joy form a triple anchor for calm. Presence grounds you in the moment. Gratitude shifts attention to abundance. Joy elevates mood and energy. Use them together to maintain stability during stress, conflict, or uncertainty. Step 13. Gratitude for yourself. Self-gratitude nurtures confidence and calm. Appreciate your efforts, resilience, and progress. Celebrate small victories, even if others don't notice. Recognize your growth and capacity for learning. Self-appreciation reinforces emotional balance and reduces self-criticism. Step 14. Overcoming barriers to gratitude and joy. Common barriers: busyness, negativity, comparison, or distraction. Slow down and focus on small, meaningful moments. Avoid comparing your life to others. Gratitude is personal. Use reminders or journals to maintain focus. Consistency overcomes resistance, and small daily practices compound into profound calm. Step 15. Daily practices for gratitude and joy. Morning gratitude. Write 3 things you appreciate. Midday joy break. Pause for 5 minutes to notice beauty or savor a pleasant moment. Evening reflection. Recall moments of joy and growth, gratitude sharing, send a note or message to someone you value. Joyful ritual, engage in a small activity that uplifts your spirit. Regular practice anchors your mind in positive emotional states, cultivating lasting calm. Key takeaways, Chapter 12. Gratitude and joy are emotional anchors that stabilize the mind. Daily practices of appreciation, journaling, and rituals reinforce calm. Expressing gratitude strengthens relationships and social bonds. Reframing challenges and noticing beauty cultivates resilience. Self-gratitude builds confidence, emotional balance, and inner peace. Presence, gratitude, and joy together create a stable, calm mental state. Chapter 13. Habit Stacking, Making Calmness Automatic. Why habit stacking works. Calmness is not just a skill, it's a lifestyle. The difference between occasional serenity and consistent inner peace is routine. Habit stacking is a powerful method, linking small, intentional actions together so they become automatic. Over time, calmness doesn't require effort, it flows naturally. Step 1. Identify key calm habits. Start with habits that influence both mind and body. Breathwork, mindful pauses, stretching or light movement, journaling, gratitude, digital detox or mindful tech use. Positive self-talk and affirmations. Select habits that resonate with you and address stress triggers. Step 2. Link new habits to existing routines. Behavioral science shows habits stick when connected to an anchor you already do. Examples. After brushing teeth, 2-minute deep breathing. Before morning coffee, 3 minutes of gratitude journaling. Before checking email, 5 mindful breaths. After lunch, 5-minute walk or stretch. Linking new habits to existing ones creates a chain reaction of calm actions. Step 3. Start small. Avoid overwhelming yourself. Small actions compound into big change. 1-2 minutes of meditation daily, 5-minute mindful walk, 3 gratitude notes per day. Consistency matters more than duration. Tiny actions repeated become effortless over time. Step 4. Stack mindful moments. Stack multiple micro habits together. Morning, wake up, deep breath. Gratitude light, stretch, positive affirmation. Workday, check messages, pause. Deep breath, plan next task, sip water mindfully. Evening, reflect on day, journal, release tension, bedtime breathing. Each stack strengthens calmness throughout the day. Step 5. Use triggers as reminders. External or internal cues trigger habits. Internal trigger, feeling stressed, pause, 3 deep breaths. External trigger, doorbell rings, mindfully answer, notice, posture, respond calmly. Triggers help you automatically access calm behaviors in response to stress. Step 6. Habit stacking for stressful situations. Stacking works best when stress arises. Traffic jam, notice tension, shoulder rose, deep breathing. Remind yourself, I am calm. Difficult conversation, pause, deep breath. Maintain open posture, mindful listening. Unexpected workload, prioritize tasks. Stretch, affirm, I can handle this step by step. Prepared stacks reduce impulsive reactions and maintain serenity. Step 7. Combine body and mind practices. Integration amplifies impact. Stretch, breathe. Posture check, mental affirmation. Walking, gratitude, observation. Linking physical and mental practices reinforces calmness in all dimensions. Step 8. Evening habit stack. End of day routines anchor calmness. Reflect on successes and lessons. Note moments of gratitude, gentle stretching or yoga. 5 to 10 minutes of deep breathing or meditation. Prepare next day intentionally. A consistent evening stack improves sleep, resilience, and readiness for tomorrow. Step 9. Layer habits gradually. Don't try to stack too many habits at once. Week 1. Start with one micro habit linked to morning routine. Week 2. Add another small habit to midday. Week 3. Evening routine stacking. Month 2. Combine all previous stacks into a smooth flow. Gradual layering prevents overwhelm and strengthens sustainability. Step 10. Visual reminders. Visual cues reinforce habits. Sticky notes on mirrors. Breathe, pause, reflect. phone reminders for micro breaks, habit tracker journal or app, inspirational quotes in workspace. Visual cues trigger automatic calm responses until the habit becomes second nature. Step 11. Habit stacking for emotional triggers. Identify emotional triggers like anger, anxiety, or frustration. Stack pre-planned responses. Recognize emotion, inhale, exhale, name the feeling, respond consciously. Over time, emotional triggers automatically cue calm responses without conscious effort. Habit stacking transforms reactive patterns into mindful, composed behavior. Step 12. Integrate. Technology wisely. Digital tools can reinforce habit stacking. Calendar alerts for breath breaks. Mindfulness apps for guided sessions. Journaling or gratitude apps. Reminders for screen-free moments. Technology supports calm routines when used intentionally. Step 13. Track and celebrate progress. Tracking helps reinforce consistency and motivation. Use journals, checklists, or apps to monitor daily habits. Celebrate small wins. I completed my calm habit stack today. Reflect weekly, notice cumulative impact on stress reduction and clarity. Recognition strengthens commitment and embeds calmness deeply. Step 14. Adapt stacks to your lifestyle. Not all habits fit everyone. Customize morning versus evening person, desk job versus active lifestyle, social or solitary routines. Tailor stacks to align with natural rhythms and preferences. Personalized stacks increase adherence and effectiveness. Step 15. Habits become automatic over time. When repeated consistently, habit stacks reduce conscious effort to stay calm, prevent stress from escalating, embed serenity into daily life naturally. Automatic calm frees mental space for creativity, focus, and joy. Step 16. Maintain flexibility. Life is unpredictable. Stacks are guidelines, not rigid rules. If a stack is interrupted, resume at the next available opportunity. Adapt and evolve habits as circumstances change. Keep the core principle, intentional, consistent actions, calm mind. Flexibility ensures stacks support calm rather than add pressure. Step 17. Daily practices for habit stacking. Morning stack, wake, deep breath, gratitude, stretch, affirmation. Workday stack, pause, posture check, mindful sips, single task, focus, micro break. Stress stack, recognize, trigger, breathe, body scan, response, intention, affirmation. Evening stack, reflect, journal, gentle stretch, breathe, plan next day. Weekly review, track habits, celebrate progress, adjust stacks as needed. Consistency transforms these stacks into effortless, automatic calm. Key takeaways. Chapter 13. Habit stacking builds lasting calm by linking small intentional actions. Start small, link to existing routines, and gradually layer habits. Combine body, mind, and emotional practices for maximum impact. Use triggers, visual cues, and tracking to reinforce automation, adapt habits to lifestyle, maintain flexibility, and celebrate progress. Automatic calm allows serenity to flow naturally throughout daily life. Chapter 14. Resilience in adversity, staying calm through life's challenges. Understanding resilience. Life is unpredictable. Challenges, losses, failures, and setbacks are inevitable. Resilience is not about avoiding difficulties, it's the ability to recover and remain steady despite them. A calm mind is closely linked to resilience. When you cultivate mental, emotional, and physical strength, adversity becomes navigable rather than overwhelming. Step 1. Accept reality without resistance. The first step in resilient calmness is acceptance. Recognize situations as they are, not as you wish them to be. Acceptance is not resignation, it's clarity and readiness to act. Fighting reality creates unnecessary tension. Acceptance creates mental space for solutions. Acceptance allows calm decisions and intentional response rather than reactive ones. Step 2. Focus on what you can control. Stress often arises from obsessing over uncontrollable factors. Identify what is within your control, your actions, reactions, attitude. Let go of what you cannot influence, other people's choices, external events, outcomes. Redirect energy to proactive steps rather than rumination. Calm resilience grows when you focus effort where it matters most. Step 3. Reframe challenges as opportunities. Adversity often hides lessons. Ask, What can I learn from this? See setbacks as growth points rather than permanent failures. Shift focus from fear to problem solving. Reframing builds strength, reduces panic, and maintains emotional stability. Step 4. Build emotional awareness. Resilience requires understanding your emotions without being ruled by them. Name emotions when they arise: fear, frustration, sadness, anger. Observe physical cues: tension, tight chest, shallow breath. Respond with mindfulness: pause, breathe, and choose your next step. Emotional awareness transforms reactive energy into deliberate, calm action. Step 5. Strengthen mental flexibility. Rigid thinking amplifies stress during challenges. Practicing multiple perspectives. Accept that solutions may be unexpected. Embrace change as part of the journey rather than a threat. Mental flexibility allows calm, creative problem solving. Step 6. Cultivate patience and persistence. Resilience is built over time. Calm endurance comes from recognizing that most challenges are temporary, breaking problems into manageable steps, persisting through difficulty without panic or despair. Patience and persistence are the backbone of calm resilience. Step 7. Use breath as a reset tool. In moments of adversity, the body reacts first. Rapid heartbeat, shallow breathing, tension, slow, deep breaths reset the nervous system. Inhale 4 to 6 seconds, hold 2 seconds, exhale 6 to 8 seconds. Repeat until clarity and composure return. Breath is an immediate tool to maintain calm in crisis. Step 8. Strengthen your support system. Resilience is rarely solitary. Share struggles with trusted friends or mentors. Seek guidance or perspective when needed. Build connections that provide encouragement, advice, or just presence. Support networks act as buffers, sustaining calm under pressure. Step 9. Maintain physical strength. A resilient body supports a resilient mind. Regular exercise releases stress hormones and improves mood. Nutrition stabilizes energy and mental clarity. Sleep restores cognitive function and emotional regulation. Physical well-being reinforces mental and emotional calm during adversity. Step 10. Practice mindful problem solving. When confronted with challenges, pause and breathe. Assess the situation objectively. Identify potential solutions. Choose the most effective action. Accept that results may vary. Mindful problem solving prevents panic, regret, and impulsivity. Step 11. Cultivate optimism without denial. Optimism strengthens resilience. Expect challenges but believe you can handle them. Focus on opportunities and lessons rather than despair. Maintain realistic hope. This fuels calm, purposeful action. Optimism keeps the mind balanced and stress-free even under pressure. Step 12. Develop coping rituals. Rituals stabilize your mind during uncertainty. Morning reflection or meditation. Evening gratitude journaling. Short walks or stretching during work or stress. Intentional pause before responding to difficult news. Rituals anchor calmness consistently even when life is chaotic. Step 13. Learn from past adversity. Past challenges provide evidence of your resilience. Reflect on difficulties you've overcome. Recall the strategies that helped you remain calm. Use those lessons as guides in current challenges. Remembering past victories builds confidence and emotional stability. Step 14. Manage expectations. Unrealistic expectations amplify stress. Accept that life includes setbacks. Focus on progress rather than perfection. Celebrate small achievements during adversity. Adjusted expectations foster patience, composure, and resilience. Step 15. Cultivate inner resources. Resilience stems from internal resources. Mindfulness and meditation. Self-compassion and positive self-talk. Gratitude and joy practices. Habit stacks for calmness. Strengthening these resources equips you to remain calm in any situation. Step 16. Turn challenges into opportunities for growth. Adversity can teach how to stay composed under pressure, how to strengthen relationships through empathy, how to develop new skills or perspectives. Viewing challenges as growth opportunities transforms into calm mastery. Step 17. Daily practices for resilience and calm. Morning reflection, identify possible challenges and set a calm intention. Breath reset, pause during stressful moments to inhale, exhale, and regain composure. Support check, reach out to a trusted person for guidance or encouragement. Evening review, reflect on how challenges were handled, noting lessons and growth. Physical care, daily movement, proper nutrition, and sleep to reinforce mind-body resilience. Consistent practice strengthens your ability to remain calm, no matter life's curveballs. Chapter 14. Resilience in Adversity. Staying calm through life's challenges. Understanding resilience. Life is unpredictable. Challenges, losses, failures, and setbacks are inevitable. Resilience is not about avoiding difficulties. It's the ability to recover and remain steady despite them. A calm mind is closely linked to resilience. When you cultivate mental, emotional, and physical strength, adversity becomes navigable rather than overwhelming. Step 1. Accept reality without resistance. The first step in resilient calmness is acceptance. Recognize situations as they are, not as you wish them to be. Acceptance is not resignation, it's clarity and readiness to act. Fighting reality creates unnecessary tension. Acceptance creates mental space for solutions. Acceptance allows calm decisions and intentional responses rather than reactive ones. Step 2. Focus on what you can control. Stress often arises from obsessing over uncontrollable factors. Identify what is within your control, your actions, reactions, attitude. Let go of what you cannot influence, other people's choices, external events, outcomes. Redirect energy to proactive steps rather than rumination. Calm resilience grows when you focus effort where it matters most. Step 3. Reframe challenges as opportunities. Adversity often hides lessons. Ask, what can I learn from this? See setbacks as growth points rather than permanent failures. Shift focus from fear to problem solving. Reframing builds strength, reduces panic, and maintains emotional stability. Step 4. Build emotional awareness. Resilience requires understanding your emotions without being ruled by them. Name emotions when they arise: fear, frustration, sadness, anger. Observe physical cues: tension, tight chest, shallow breath. Respond with mindfulness, pause, breathe, and choose your next step. Emotional awareness transforms reactive energy into deliberate, calm action. Step 5. Strengthen mental flexibility. Rigid thinking amplifies stress during challenges. Practice seeing multiple perspectives. Accept that solutions may be unexpected. Embrace change as part of the journey rather than a threat. Mental flexibility allows calm, creative problem solving. Step 6. Cultivate patience and persistence. Resilience is built over time. Calm endurance comes from recognizing that most challenges are temporary, breaking problems into manageable steps, persisting through difficulty without panic or despair. Patience and persistence are the backbone of calm resilience. Step 7. Use breath as a reset tool. In moments of adversity, the body reacts first. Rapid heartbeat, shallow breathing, tension, slow, deep breaths. Reset the nervous system. Inhale 4-6 seconds, hold 2 seconds, exhale 6-8 seconds. Repeat until clarity and composure return. Breath is an immediate tool to maintain calm in crisis. Step 8. Strengthen your support system. Resilience is rarely solitary. Share struggles with trusted friends or mentors. Seek guidance or perspective when needed. Build connections that provide encouragement, advice, or just presence. Support networks act as buffers, sustaining calm under pressure. Step 9. Maintain physical strength. A resilient body supports a resilient mind. Regular exercise releases stress hormones and improves mood. Nutrition stabilizes energy and mental clarity. Sleep restores cognitive function and emotional regulation. Physical well-being reinforces mental and emotional calm during adversity. Step 10. Practice mindful problem solving. When confronted with challenges, pause and breathe. Assess the situation objectively. Identify potential solutions. Choose the most effective action. Accept that results may vary. Mindful problem solving prevents panic, regret, and impulsivity. Step 11. Cultivate optimism without denial. Optimism strengthens resilience. Expect challenges but believe you can handle them. Focus on opportunities and lessons rather than despair. Maintain realistic hope. This fuels calm, purposeful action. Optimism keeps the mind balanced and stress-free even under pressure. Step 12. Develop coping rituals. Rituals stabilize your mind during uncertainty. Morning reflection or meditation, evening gratitude journaling, short walks or stretching during work or stress. Intentional pause before responding to difficult news. Rituals anchor calmness consistently, even when life is chaotic. Step 13. Learn from past adversity. Past challenges provide evidence of your resilience. Reflect on difficulties you've overcome. Recall the strategies that helped you remain calm. Use those lessons as guides in current challenges. Remembering past victories builds confidence and emotional stability. Step 14. Manage expectations. Unrealistic expectations amplify stress. Accept that life includes setbacks. Focus on progress rather than perfection. Celebrate small achievements during adversity. Adjusted expectations foster patience, composure, and resilience. Step 15. Cultivate inner resources. Resilience stems from internal resources, mindfulness and meditation, self-compassion and positive self-talk, gratitude and joy practices, habit stacks for calmness. Strengthening these resources equips you to remain calm in any situation. Step 16. Turn challenges into opportunities for growth. Adversity can teach how to stay composed under pressure, how to strengthen relationships through empathy, how to develop new skills or perspectives. Viewing challenges as growth opportunities transforms stress into calm mastery. Step 17. Daily practices for resilience and calm. Morning reflection. Identify possible challenges and set a calm intention. Breath reset, pause during stressful moments to inhale, exhale, and regain composure. Support check, reach out to a trusted person for guidance or encouragement. Evening review, reflect on how challenges were handled, noting lessons and growth, physical care, daily movement, proper nutrition, and sleep to reinforce mind-body resilience. Consistent practice strengthens your ability to remain calm, no matter life's curveballs. Chapter 15. Daily Rituals for Lifelong Calm. Why daily rituals are essential. Calmness isn't a single act, it's a lifestyle built one intentional moment at a time. Daily rituals anchor your mind, body, and spirit, making serenity automatic rather than fleeting. Rituals are different from habits. They carry meaning and awareness. While habits can become mechanical, rituals foster presence, intention, and emotional stability. Step 1. Morning ritual, setting the tone for calm. The way you start your day determines your emotional trajectory. A mindful morning ritual sets a calm foundation. Wake intentionally, avoid rushing, take 2 to 3 deep breaths before leaving bed. Hydrate and ground, drink water mindfully, feeling the life-giving fluid nourish you. Gratitude journal, note 3 things you are grateful for. Feel the appreciation fully. Gentle movement, stretch, do yoga, or a short walk to awaken your body. Affirmation or intention, speak or write a positive statement. I will approach today with calm and clarity. Starting your day consciously ensures calmness is the default mode rather than reactive stress. Step 2. Midday pause, resetting mental clarity. Midday stress can build unnoticed, disrupting focus and emotional balance. A mindful pause restores calm. Take 5-10 minutes to step away from work or screens. Close your eyes, notice your breath, and release tension from shoulders and jaw. Engage in a micro-gratitude reflection. What has gone well so far today? Stretch or walk mindfully, observing your surroundings without judgment. A midday reset prevents cumulative stress and keeps your energy aligned with serenity. Step 3. Mealtime mindfulness, nourishing body and mind. Eating is more than fuel, it's an opportunity to practice calm awareness. Sit down without distractions. Avoid scrolling or TV. Observe the colors, textures, and aromas of your food. Chew slowly and savor every bite. Reflect on gratitude for the nourishment and the effort that brought the meal to you. Mindful eating strengthens your connection to the present and prevents mindless stress-related snacking. Step 4. Workday rituals. Staying calm in productivity. Calm productivity comes from integrating mindful practices throughout work. Single tasking. Focus on one task at a time to reduce mental clutter. Breath check. Pause every hour to inhale deeply and release tension. Posture awareness. Adjust chair, shoulders and spine. Body posture affects emotional state. Micro breaks, stand, stretch or step outside to reset mental energy. Intentional emails and messages process communications consciously rather than reactively. Work rituals maintain composure and prevent workplace stress from spilling over into personal life. Step 5. Evening ritual. Reflecting and releasing. The end of the day shapes the next. Reflection, journal moments of calm, gratitude and personal growth. Release tension, gentle stretches or body scans to release accumulated stress, digital detox. Avoid screens at least 30-60 minutes before bed, breathwork or meditation, 5 to 10 minutes of deep breathing or mindfulness practice. Intentional sleep, set an intention for restorative peaceful rest. Evening rituals consolidate the calm cultivated during the day and prepare your mind for resilience tomorrow. Step 6. Integrating mindfulness throughout the day. Beyond structured rituals, mindful awareness can be woven into every activity. Walking to work, notice surroundings, footsteps and breath. Washing dishes, feel water, soap and motions fully. Conversations, listen fully and pause before responding. Chores, approach them as meditative acts rather than tasks to rush through. Continuous presence transforms ordinary actions into calm anchors. Step 7. Emotional reset rituals. Emotions fluctuate throughout the day. Rituals help manage certain stress or negative feelings. Pause and observe. Name your emotion without judgment. Deep breathing. Inhale slowly. Exhale fully, repeating 3-5 times. Affirmation. Choose a calming phrase. I am steady. I am present. I am resilient. Micro movements shake out tension or stretch to release emotional and physical stress. These quick rituals restore balance before emotions escalate. Step 8. Gratitude and joy rituals. Daily gratitude and joy practices anchor emotional calm. Morning or evening gratitude journaling. List 3 to 5 things you are thankful for. Midday joy pause. Take a moment to appreciate beauty or positive events. Acts of kindness, small gestures of care, amplify positive feelings and inner peace. Gratitude and joy reinforce calm by shifting attention from scarcity to abundance. Step 9. Digital calm rituals. In the digital age, managing screens is vital. Notification check ritual, review messages intentionally at set times. Digital detox breaks, step away from phones or computers for short periods. Social media mindfulness, notice emotions during scrolling. Stop when negativity arises. Device-free meals and bedtime preserve serenity and reduce cognitive overload. Digital rituals protect your calm from constant online stimulation. Step 10. Habit stacking in daily rituals. Daily rituals become automatic when combined with habit stacking. Link morning meditation with stretching and gratitude journaling. Connect workday micro breaks with posture check and breath reset. Evening reflection follows dinner or shower routine. Stacking habits into rituals ensures calmness flows naturally throughout life. Step 11. Rituals for challenging moments. Life challenges can disrupt routines. Prepare rituals to maintain calm. Traffic or commute stress, deep breaths, mindful observation or gratitude reflection, conflict. Pause, breathe, observe emotions, and respond intentionally. Unexpected change, reframe situation, focus on controllables, and practice resilience stack. These micro rituals stabilize your mind in unpredictable situations. Step 12. Personalizing your rituals. Rituals are most effective when tailored to your lifestyle. Morning, midday, and evening routines that fit your schedule. Practices you enjoy and find meaningful. Physical, mental, and emotional exercises suited to your preferences. Personalized rituals increase adherence, consistency, and impact on calmness. Step 13. Tracking your rituals. Monitoring progress reinforces commitment. Use journals, apps, or checklists to track completion. Note changes in mood, stress, and focus. Adjust routines as needed for effectiveness and sustainability. Tracking ensures rituals remain purposeful, not mechanical. Step 14. Benefits of lifelong rituals. Regular, meaningful rituals create automatic calm under stress, emotional resilience and stability, improved focus and productivity, deeper presence and mindfulness, enhanced health and well-being, joy, gratitude, and satisfaction in daily life. Over time, calmness becomes a permanent, natural state rather than a fleeting skill. Step 15. Daily practices for lifelong calm. Morning ritual, wake intentionally, hydrate, journal gratitude, stretch, affirmation. Midday ritual, pause, breathe, reflect, micro movement, mindful lunch. Workday ritual, single tasking, posture check, micro breaks, intentional communication. Evening ritual, reflect, journal, release tension, digital detox, meditation. Sleep intention, challenge rituals, prepared micro practices for stress, conflict, or change. Gratitude and joy, daily journaling, acts of kindness, mindful observation, digital calm, scheduled screen time, notification control, mindful social media use. Consistency transforms these rituals into lifelong calm, resilience, and serenity. Chapter 16. The Calm Lifestyle, Integrating Mind, Body, and Spirit. Why a holistic approach matters. True calm is not a single practice, it's a lifestyle that harmonizes mind, body, and spirit. The mind processes thoughts, emotions, and stress. The body signals tension, fatigue, and energy levels. The spirit connects you to meaning, purpose, and inner peace. Integration ensures lasting serenity rather than temporary relief. Step 1. Cultivating a calm mind. The foundation of a calm lifestyle is mental clarity. Mindfulness practice, daily meditation or breathwork sharpens awareness and reduces reactivity. Thought observation, notice negative or stressful thoughts without judgment. Mental reframing, shift focus from problems to opportunities or solutions. Journaling, reflect on emotions, progress, and gratitude to organize thoughts and release tension. A clear mind allows rational decisions, emotional balance, and calm reactions. Step 2. Nurturing a calm body. Physical well-being directly supports mental serenity. Movement, exercise, stretching, yoga, or walking releases tension and increases endorphins. Nutrition, balanced diet stabilizes energy, mood, and cognitive function. Rest and sleep, adequate restorative sleep, resets the nervous system. Breath awareness, conscious breathing throughout the day, relieves stress and anchors calm. A healthy, alert body enhances resilience and emotional composure. Step 3. Connecting with your spirit. Spiritual calm is not necessarily religious. It's about connection and purpose. Meditation and reflection explore values, intentions, and life direction. Gratitude and joy practices foster a sense of abundance and fulfillment. Acts of kindness, giving to others or contributing to meaningful causes, strengthens inner peace. Nature connection, spending time outdoors, nurtures awe, presence, and spiritual calm. A nourished spirit deepens emotional resilience and provides perspective in life's challenges. Step 4. Integrating mind, body, and spirit through rituals. Daily rituals create seamless integration. Morning, meditation, mind, gentle stretching, body, gratitude, journaling, spirit. Midday, mindful pause, mind, walking, stretching, body, joy, observation, spirit. Evening, reflection, journaling, mind, gentle, yoga, body, acts of kindness, or meditation, spirit. Integration ensures calmness permeates every facet of life. Step 5. Conscious time management. A calm lifestyle requires deliberate use of time. Prioritize tasks that align with purpose and values. Avoid overcommitment and multitasking. Schedule mindful breaks for mental reset. allow flexibility to reduce stress and maintain balance. Time management frees energy for practices that sustain calmness. Step 6. Environmental calm. Your surroundings influence serenity. Declutter, organize spaces to reduce cognitive overload. Natural elements include plants, natural light or soothing sounds. Digital minimalism, limit distractions from notifications, apps, and excessive screen use. Comfortable spaces, create areas for meditation, reading, or mindful reflection. A supportive environment reinforces calm thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Step 7. Social calm, relationships and community. Peaceful relationships enhance holistic calm. Mindful communication, listen, pause, and respond with empathy. Boundaries, protect personal energy and reduce unnecessary stress. Support networks, connect with those who uplift and inspire calmness. Acts of gratitude, appreciate and nurture relationships. Healthy social connections stabilize emotions and support spiritual well-being. Step 8. Emotional resilience practices. Emotional calm comes from proactive practices. Daily reflection, identify triggers and patterns. Coping rituals use breath, posture, or gratitude to reset. Positive affirmations reinforce resilience and composure. Self-compassion, treat yourself with patience and kindness during mistakes or setbacks. Emotional resilience allows calm to persist even in challenging circumstances. Step 9. Integrating work and purpose. Work is a major source of stress. Calmness at work requires intention. Focus on meaningful tasks aligned with values. Apply habit stacking to integrate micro-calming practices into your workflow. Take mindful breaks, practice gratitude, and release perfectionism. Cultivate creativity and problem-solving with calm attention rather than pressure. Purposeful work enhances satisfaction and reduces stress-induced tension. Step 10. Mindful leisure. Leisure is essential for body, mind, and spirit restoration. Physical walks, yoga, swimming, or dance. Mental reading, puzzles, or mindful hobbies. Spiritual meditation, journaling, or nature observation. Intentional leisure prevents burnout and replenishes calm energy reserves. Step 11. Technology and media integration. Balanced digital use is critical for holistic calm. Schedule focused tech use and mindful social media engagement. Replace mindless scrolling with purposeful learning, meditation apps, or inspirational content. Use digital tools to track habits, gratitude, or ritual practices without becoming dependent. Technology can support calm if used consciously and intentionally. Step 12. Habit stacking across mind, body, and spirit. Link small daily actions for effortless integration. Morning, deep breath, stretch, journal, gratitude affirmation. Workday, single task posture, check 5-minute walk, micro reflection. Evening, reflection, gentle yoga meditation, digital detox, sleep intention. Habit stacking unites mind, body, and spirit for automatic calm throughout the day. Step 13. Lifelong learning for calm. A calm lifestyle embraces growth. Seek knowledge on mindfulness, emotional intelligence, or resilience. Reflect on lessons from experiences. Experiment with new practices to strengthen serenity. Curiosity and learning enrich the mind and spirit, enhancing overall calmness. Step 14. Tracking your calm lifestyle. Monitoring progress strengthens integration. Journaling thoughts, feelings, and rituals. Habit trackers for mind, body, and spirit practices. Weekly reflection, note patterns, growth, and adjustments needed. Tracking ensures rituals remain intentional and effective. Step 15. Daily practices for a calm lifestyle. Morning ritual, meditation, stretching, gratitude, affirmation, midday reset, mindful pause, breathwork, gentle movement, joy reflection, work integration, focus, micro breaks, posture check, mindful communication, evening ritual reflection, journaling, yoga, meditation, digital detox, gratitude and joy, daily journaling, appreciation for self and others, acts of kindness, leisure and recreation, physical, mental, and spiritual restorative activities, continuous learning, read, reflect, explore new calm practices, A holistic approach ensures calmness becomes a lifestyle, not a temporary state. Chapter 17. The Calm Mindset, Long-Term Strategies for Emotional Mastery. Understanding the calm mindset. Calmness is more than a temporary state. It is a mindset that shapes your thoughts, emotions, and responses over a lifetime. A calm mindset allows you to respond rather than react to stress, maintain clarity under pressure, recover quickly from setbacks, cultivate inner peace regardless of circumstances. Developing this mindset requires intentional practice and self-awareness. Step 1. Adopt a growth-oriented perspective. A calm mindset thrives on the belief that challenges are opportunities for growth. View failures as lessons, not disasters. Embrace uncertainty as a chance to learn. Shift focus from rigid outcomes to adaptable strategies. Growth-oriented thinking reduces anxiety, increases resilience, and strengthens emotional stability. Step 2. Observe thoughts without attachment. Your mind constantly generates thoughts, many of which are stressful or negative. Practice observing thoughts as passing events rather than truths. Label them thinking, planning, worrying. Avoid over-identifying with thoughts. Instead, respond consciously. Detachment from automatic mental chatter allows calmness to flourish. Step 3. Emotional regulation techniques. Mastery over emotions is central to long-term calm. Pause before reacting, take a breath, observe emotion, and respond intentionally. Name the feeling. Identifying emotions reduces their intensity. Reframe perspective, shift focus from blame or fear to understanding and problem solving. Self-compassion. Treat yourself kindly when emotions become intense or uncomfortable. Emotional regulation transforms reactive habits into thoughtful, serene responses. Step 4. Consistent mindfulness practice. Mindfulness is the cornerstone of a calm mindset. Daily meditation or mindful breathing strengthens attention and presence. Mindful observation of your surroundings trains the mind to remain anchored in the present. Micro-mindfulness moments, pausing during conversations, tasks, or stress, reinforce calm automatically. Over time, mindfulness becomes instinctive, creating long-term emotional mastery. Step 5. Build resilient thinking patterns. Resilient thoughts protect calm under pressure. Focus on solutions rather than problems. Accept uncertainty and imperfection as part of life. Maintain perspective. Temporary discomfort does not define your entire life. Cultivate optimism grounded in reality, not denial. Resilient thinking reduces emotional volatility and reinforces mental composure. Step 6. Gratitude and joy as daily anchors. Gratitude and joy are not occasional luxuries, they are long-term stabilizers. Practice daily journaling or reflection to cultivate appreciation. Notice moments of joy in ordinary life. Share gratitude with others to strengthen emotional and social bonds. Anchoring your mind in positive emotions creates a steady foundation for calmness. Step 7. Integrating breathwork into long-term emotional control. Breathing is a tool you always carry. Deep, slow breaths signal the nervous system to relax. Practice 4-7-8 breathing, box breathing, or other intentional patterns. Use breath as a reset during stress, anxiety, or anger. Consistent breathwork becomes an instinctive habit for maintaining composure. Step 8. Cognitive reframing for mastery. Changing your interpretation of events transforms emotional responses. Ask, how else can I view this situation? Focus on solutions, lessons, or growth opportunities. Replace catastrophic thinking with realistic, empowering alternatives. Cognitive reframing strengthens emotional stability, reinforces long-term calm. Step 9. Long-term habit stacking. Automatic calmness emerges from repeated intentional actions. Stack micro-habits into routines for mind, body, and spirit. Link stress-reducing actions with daily triggers. Gradually layer habits until calm responses become second nature. Habit stacking consolidates techniques learned in previous chapters into an effortless lifestyle. Step 10. Embrace patience and persistence. Developing a calm mindset is a journey, not a destination. Progress may be slow, setbacks are natural. Celebrate incremental improvement rather than perfection. Maintain consistent practice even when results are subtle. Patience and persistence anchor long-term emotional mastery. Step 11. Awareness of triggers. Identify recurring emotional triggers to respond calmly. Observe situations, people, or environments. Science reduce impulsivity and reinforce emotional mastery. Step 13. The role of reflection. Regular self-reflection consolidates calm mindset practices. Review daily experiences, what maintained calm, what disrupted it, journal insights and lessons learned, adjust routines, habits, and thought patterns based on reflection. Reflection strengthens self-awareness, accountability, and consistent calm. Step 14. Cultivating a supportive environment. Long-term calmness is influenced by your environment. Surround yourself with calm, positive, and supportive people. Reduce exposure to negative or toxic influences. Design physical spaces that promote focus, relaxation, and mindfulness. A supportive environment reinforces emotional mastery naturally. Step 15. Lifelong learning and growth. A calm mindset evolves with ongoing personal development. Explore books, courses, or mentors on mindfulness, emotional intelligence, or resilience. Experiment with new practices to enhance emotional flexibility. Reflect on past successes and growth to strengthen confidence in your calmness. Continuous growth ensures your calm mindset adapts to life's changing circumstances. Step 16. Daily practices for long-term calm mindset. Morning mindset practice. Intentional meditation, affirmation, gratitude, midday reset, mindful pause, breathwork, micro-reflection, evening reflection, journal insights, evaluate triggers, celebrate wins, stress rituals, pre-planned responses to challenges using breath, cognitive reframing, and gratitude, habit stacking, integrate micro practices into routines for automatic calm, continuous learning, read, reflect, and experiment to strengthen emotional mastery. Consistency transforms calm from a temporary state to a permanent mindset. Chapter 17. The Calm Mindset, Long-Term Strategies for Emotional Mastery. Understanding the calm mindset. Calmness is more than a temporary state. It is a mindset that shapes your thoughts, emotions, and responses over a lifetime. A calm mindset allows you to respond rather than react to stress, maintain clarity under pressure, recover quickly from setbacks, cultivate inner peace regardless of circumstances. Developing this mindset requires intentional practice and self-awareness. Step 1. Adopt a growth-oriented perspective. A calm mindset thrives on the belief that challenges are opportunities for growth. View failures as lessons, not disasters. Embrace uncertainty as a chance to learn. Shift focus from rigid outcomes to adaptable strategies. Growth-oriented thinking reduces anxiety, increases resilience, and strengthens emotional stability. Step 2. Observe thoughts without attachment. Your mind constantly generates thoughts, many of which are stressful or negative. Practice observing thoughts as passing events rather than truths. Label them thinking, planning, worrying. Avoid over-identifying with thoughts. Instead, respond consciously. Detachment from automatic mental chatter allows calmness to flourish. Step 3. Emotional regulation techniques. Mastery over emotions is central to long-term calm. Pause before reacting, take a breath, observe emotion, and respond intentionally. Name the feeling. Identifying emotions reduces their intensity. Reframe perspective. Shift focus from blame or fear to understanding and problem solving. Self-compassion. Treat yourself kindly when emotions become intense or uncomfortable. Emotional regulation transforms reactive habits into thoughtful, serene responses. Step 4. Consistent mindfulness practice. Mindfulness is the cornerstone of a calm mindset. Daily meditation or mindful breathing strengthens attention and presence. Mindful observation of your surroundings trains the mind to remain anchored in the present. Micro-mindfulness moments. Pausing during conversations, tasks, or stress. Reinforce calm automatically. Over time, mindfulness becomes instinctive, creating long-term emotional mastery. Step 5. Build resilience. Anti-thinking patterns. Resilient thoughts protect calm under pressure. Focus on solutions rather than problems. Accept uncertainty and imperfection as part of life. Maintain perspective. Temporary discomfort does not define your entire life. Cultivate optimism grounded in reality, not denial. Resilient thinking reduces emotional volatility and reinforces mental composure. Step 6. Gratitude and joy as daily anchors. Gratitude and joy are not occasional luxuries, they are long-term stabilizers. Practice daily journaling or reflection to cultivate appreciation. Notice moments of joy in ordinary life. Share gratitude with others to strengthen emotional and social bonds. Anchoring your mind in positive emotions creates a steady foundation for calmness. Step 7. Integrating breathwork into long-term emotional control. Breathing is a tool you always carry. Deep, slow breaths signal the nervous system to relax. Practice 4-7-8 breathing, box breathing or other intentional patterns. Use breath as a reset during stress, anxiety or anger. Consistent breathwork becomes an instinctive habit for maintaining composure. Step 8. Cognitive reframing for mastery. Changing your interpretation of events transforms emotional responses. Ask, how else can I view this situation? Focus on solutions, lessons, or growth opportunities. Replace catastrophic thinking with realistic, empowering alternatives. Cognitive reframing strengthens emotional stability and reinforces long-term calm. Step 9. Long-term habit stacking. Automatic calmness emerges from repeated intentional actions. Stack micro-habits into routines for mind, body, and spirit. Link stress-reducing actions with daily triggers. Gradually layer habits until calm responses become second nature. Habit stacking consolidates techniques learned in previous chapters into an effortless lifestyle. Step 10. Embrace patience and persistence. Developing a calm mindset is a journey, not a destination. Progress may be slow. Setbacks are natural. Celebrate incremental improvement rather than perfection. Maintain consistent practice even when results are subtle. Patience and persistence anchor long-term emotional mastery. Step 11. Awareness of triggers. Identify recurring emotional triggers to respond calmly. Observe situations, people, or environments that elicit stress. Plan intentional responses or micro-practices for these triggers. Over time, triggers lose power as calm becomes habitual. Trigger awareness allows proactive rather than reactive emotional management. Step 12. Mindful decision-making. Calmness is sustained through deliberate choices. Pause before making decisions, especially under stress. Assess facts, intuition, and potential consequences. Choose responses that align with calm and long-term well-being. Mindful decisions reduce impulsivity and reinforce emotional mastery. Step 13. The role of reflection. Regular self-reflection consolidates calm mindset practices. Review daily experiences, what maintained calm, what disrupted it. Journal insights and lessons learned. Adjust routines, habits, and thought patterns based on reflection. Reflection strengthens self-awareness, accountability, and consistent calm. Step 14. Cultivating a supportive environment. Long-term calmness is influenced by your environment. Surround yourself with calm, positive, and supportive people. Reduce exposure to negative or toxic influences. Design physical spaces that promote focus, relaxation, and mindfulness. A supportive environment reinforces emotional mastery naturally. Step 15. Lifelong learning and growth. A calm mindset evolves with ongoing personal development. Explore books, courses, or mentors on mindfulness, emotional intelligence, or resilience. Experiment with new practices to enhance emotional flexibility. Reflect on past successes and growth to strengthen confidence in your calmness. Continuous growth ensures your calm mindset adapts to life's changing circumstances. Step 16. Daily practices for long-term calm mindset. Morning mindset practice, intentional meditation, affirmation, gratitude, midday reset, mindful pause, breathwork, micro-reflection, evening reflection, journal insights, evaluate triggers, celebrate wins, stress rituals, pre-planned responses to challenges using breath, cognitive reframing, and gratitude, habit stacking. Integrate micro practices into routines for automatic calm, continuous learning. Read, reflect, and experiment to strengthen emotional mastery. Consistency transforms calm from a temporary state to a permanent mindset. Chapter 18, Calm in Action, Applying Serenity to Life's Big Decisions. Why calm matters in major decisions. Life's most significant choices, career moves, relationships, financial commitments, or personal transformations shape your future. A rushed or reactive decision often leads to regret or unnecessary stress. A calm, intentional approach ensures clarity, confidence, and alignment with your values. Calmness is not passive, it is an active tool for wise decision making. Step 1. Create a calm decision environment. Before making big choices, step away from distractions, phones, social media, and unnecessary input. Ensure physical comfort. Sit, stretch, breathe, and hydrate. Set aside dedicated time for reflection and planning. Environment shapes mental clarity and emotional balance, allowing calm decisions. Step 2. Clarify your values and priorities. Decisions are easier when aligned with core values. List your top personal and professional values. Reflect on long-term goals and aspirations. Evaluate each option through the lens of alignment with values. Clarity of priorities reduces confusion, stress, and impulsive choices. Step 3. Gather information mindfully. Knowledge informs decisions, but overloading the mind causes overwhelm. Identify only the essential data needed. Avoid obsessively researching beyond necessity. Organize information into pros, cons, and potential outcomes. Mindful information gathering prevents anxiety while enabling informed choices. Step 4. Pause and breathe before action. Even with clarity, impulses can hijack decisions. Take several deep breaths before committing. Allow space between analysis and action. Use mindfulness to observe your emotional state. Pausing creates a buffer for thoughtful, deliberate choices. Step 5. Use visualization and scenario planning. Visualizing outcomes reduces uncertainty. Imagine the potential consequences of each choice. Mentally walk through the steps and challenges. Assess emotional responses to each scenario. Visualization strengthens foresight and increases calm confidence in your decisions. Step 6. Consult trusted perspectives. Seek advice without surrendering autonomy. Speak with mentors, friends, or professionals who understand your values. Listen objectively, noting insights without letting opinions dictate your choice. Reflect on feedback before integrating it into your decision process. Balanced consultation reinforces clarity without undermining calm independence. Step 7. Apply habit stacks for decision calmness. Use micro practices during decision making to maintain composure. Deep breaths before evaluating options. Journaling pros, cons, and feelings. Brief mindful pauses before responding to inputs or suggestions. Habit stacked practices prevent stress from clouding judgment. Step 8. Trust your intuition. Calmness allows space for inner guidance. Observe gut feelings alongside rational analysis. Recognize intuition as an informed emotional intelligence signal. Integrate intuition with facts and values for balanced decisions. Intuitive insight is often most accessible when the mind is calm. Step 9. Manage fear and anxiety. Big decisions often trigger fear of failure or uncertainty. Name the fear. I am feeling anxious about making the wrong choice. Reframe fear as excitement and opportunity for growth. Use breath, gratitude, and perspective to reduce emotional intensity. Managing fear preserves calm judgment and confidence. Step 10. Break decisions into steps. Complex decisions become manageable when divided into actionable steps. Identify immediate actions, intermediate milestones, and long-term goals. Focus on the next step rather than the entire outcome. Track progress and adjust calmly as necessary. Stepwise decision-making reduces overwhelm and ensures deliberate action. Step 11. Reflect on past decisions. Learn from prior experiences. Recall times you made calm, successful choices. Analyze impulsive decisions and their consequences. Extract lessons without self-criticism, applying them to current choices. Reflection strengthens emotional intelligence and decision confidence. Step 12. Maintain flexibility. Even calm, deliberate choices may need adjustment. Accept that outcomes can shift due to circumstances. Prepare alternative plans or contingencies. Avoid rigid attachment to a single path. Flexibility reinforces calm resilience even when life diverges from expectations. Step 13. Align actions with inner peace. Decisions are only meaningful if executed with calm presence. Take action without panic or rush. Stay mindful during implementation, observing progress and emotional state. Integrate rituals like breathwork, gratitude, or micro pauses to sustain serenity. Action anchored in calm ensures consistency and emotional stability. Step 14. Celebrate decision milestones. Recognizing progress fosters confidence and reinforces a calm mindset. Acknowledge completion of key steps or stages. Celebrate small wins and learning moments regardless of outcome. Maintain gratitude for the opportunity to make intentional choices. Celebration strengthens resilience and reinforces positive emotional patterns. Step 15. Use calm practices post-decision. After a major choice, reinforce calm, reflect on the process and lessons learned. Release attachment to outcomes you cannot control. Use meditation, journaling, or gratitude to maintain mental and emotional balance. Post-decision rituals sustain serenity and prevent rumination. Step 16. Lifelong integration. Calmness in decision-making is strengthened over time. Continuously practice mindfulness, gratitude, and habit stacking. Learn from successes and missteps. Treat every decision as an opportunity to cultivate emotional mastery. Consistency turns calm decision-making into an automatic, lifelong skill. Step 17. Daily practices for calm decision-making. Pre-decision pause, deep breath, reflection, gratitude check, values alignment, ensure choices reflect long-term goals and priorities, mindful information gathering, focus only on what matters most, scenario visualization, mentally explore outcomes and responses, micro-rituals, use journaling, breathwork or posture resets during evaluation, consultation, seek objective advice, integrate insights thoughtfully, post-decision reflection, release attachment, celebrate progress, and maintain calm. Regular practice integrates calm into all aspects of life's big decisions. Chapter 18. Calm in Action. Applying serenity to life's big decisions. Why calm matters in major decisions. Life's most significant choices, career moves, relationships, financial commitments, or personal transformations shape your future. A rushed or reactive decision often leads to regret or unnecessary stress. A calm, intentional approach ensures clarity, confidence, and alignment with your values. Calmness is not passive. It is an active tool for wise decision-making. Step 1. Create a calm decision environment. Before making big choices, step away from distractions, phones, social media, and unnecessary input. Ensure physical comfort, sit, stretch, breathe, and hydrate. Set aside dedicated time for reflection and planning. Environment shapes mental clarity and emotional balance, allowing calm decisions. Step 2. Clarify your values and priorities. Decisions are easier when aligned with core values. List your top personal and professional values. Reflect on long-term goals and aspirations. Evaluate each option through the lens of alignment with values. Clarity of priorities reduces confusion, stress, and impulsive choices. Step 3. Gather information mindfully. Knowledge informs decisions, but overloading the mind causes overwhelm. Identify only the essential data needed. Avoid obsessively researching beyond necessity. Organize information into pros, cons, and potential outcomes. Mindful information gathering prevents anxiety while enabling informed choices. Step 4. Pause and breathe before action. Even with clarity, impulses can hijack decisions. Take several deep breaths before committing. Allow space between analysis and action. Use mindfulness to observe your emotional state. Pausing creates a buffer for thoughtful, deliberate choices. Step 5. Use visualization and scenario planning. Visualizing outcomes reduces uncertainty. Imagine the potential consequences of each choice. Mentally walk through the steps and challenges. Assess emotional responses to each scenario. Visualization strengthens foresight and increases calm confidence in your decisions. Step 6. Consult trusted perspectives. Seek advice without surrendering autonomy. Speak with mentors, friends, or professionals who understand your values. Listen objectively, noting insights without letting opinions dictate your choice. Reflect on feedback before integrating it into your decision process. Balanced consultation reinforces clarity without undermining calm independence. Step 7. Apply habit stacks for decision calmness. Use micro practices during decision making to maintain composure. Deep breaths before evaluating options. Journaling pros, cons, and feelings. Brief mindful pauses before responding to inputs or suggestions. Habit stacked practices prevent stress from clouding judgment. Step 8. Trust your intuition. Calmness allows space for inner guidance. Observe gut feelings alongside rational analysis. Recognize intuition as an informed emotional intelligence signal. Integrate intuition with facts and values for balanced decisions. Intuitive insight is often most accessible when the mind is calm. Step 9. Manage fear and anxiety. Big decisions often trigger fear of failure or uncertainty. Name the fear. I am feeling anxious about making the wrong choice. Reframe fear as excitement and opportunity for growth. Use breath, gratitude, and perspective to reduce emotional intensity. Managing fear preserves calm judgment and confidence. Step 10. Break decisions into steps. Complex decisions become manageable when divided into actionable steps. Identify immediate actions, intermediate milestones, and long-term goals. Focus on the next step rather than the entire outcome. Track progress and adjust calmly as necessary. Stepwise decision-making reduces overwhelm and ensures deliberate action. Step 11. Reflect on past decisions. Learn from prior experiences. Recall times you made calm, successful choices. Analyze impulsive decisions and their consequences. Extract lessons without self-criticism, applying them to current choices. Reflection strengthens emotional intelligence and decision confidence. Step 12. Maintain flexibility. Even calm, deliberate choices may need adjustment. Accept that outcomes can shift due to circumstances. Prepare alternative plans or contingencies. Avoid rigid attachment to a single path. Flexibility reinforces calm resilience even when life diverges from expectations. Step 13. Align actions with inner peace. Decisions are only meaningful if executed with calm presence. Take action without panic or rush. Stay mindful during implementation, observing progress and emotional state. Integrate rituals like breathwork, gratitude, or micro pauses to sustain serenity. Action anchored in calm ensures consistency and emotional stability. Step 14. Celebrate decision milestones. Recognizing progress fosters confidence and reinforces a calm mindset. Acknowledge completion of key steps or stages. Celebrate small wins and learning moments, regardless of outcome. Maintain gratitude for the opportunity to make intentional choices. Celebration strengthens resilience and reinforces positive emotional patterns. Step 15. Use calm practices post-decision. After a major choice, reinforce calm. Reflect on the process and lessons learned. Release attachment to outcomes you cannot control. Use meditation, journaling, or gratitude to maintain mental and emotional balance. Post-decision rituals sustain serenity and prevent rumination. Step 16. Lifelong integration. Calmness in decision-making is strengthened over time. Continuously practice mindfulness, gratitude, and habit stacking. Learn from successes and missteps. Treat every decision as an opportunity to cultivate emotional mastery. Consistency turns calm decision-making into an automatic lifelong skill. Step 17. Daily practices for calm decision-making. Pre-decision pause, deep breath, reflection, gratitude check, values alignment. Ensure choices reflect long-term goals and priorities. Mindful information gathering. Focus only on what matters most. Scenario visualization. Mentally explore outcomes and responses. Micro rituals. Use journaling, breathwork, or posture resets during evaluation, consultation. Seek objective advice. Integrate insights thoughtfully. Post-decision reflection. Release attachment. Celebrate progress. And maintain calm. Regular practice integrates calm into all aspects of life's big decisions. Chapter 19. Calm under pressure. Strategies for high-stress situations. Why calmness matters under pressure. High-pressure situations, emergencies, deadlines, confrontations, or crises test your ability to stay composed. Panic clouds judgment and leads to reactive decisions. Calm presence allows clarity, strategic thinking, and controlled action. Mastering calm under pressure is a skill that transforms stress into an opportunity for growth and effective problem solving. Step 1. Recognize the pressure response. Stress triggers the body's fight or flight response. Rapid heartbeat, shallow breath, tense muscles, racing thoughts or tunnel vision, impulsive reactions or withdrawal. Awareness of these signs is the first step in regaining control and cultivating calm. Step 2. Pause and anchor yourself. Immediate reactions often escalate stress. Use grounding techniques. Take a slow, deep breath, filling lungs completely and releasing tension. Place feet firmly on the floor and notice the sensation. Repeat a calming phrase, I am present, I can handle this. Anchoring interrupts reactive patterns, giving your mind space to respond calmly. Step 3. Focus on controllables. Under pressure, many factors feel overwhelming. Identify what you can control, your thoughts, words, and actions. How you approach the situation, your attitude and emotional response. Let go of elements beyond your influence, conserving energy for effective action. Step 4. Break the situation into manageable steps. High-pressure scenarios often appear insurmountable. Divide the challenge, identify immediate priorities, address one task or decision at a time. Use stepwise planning to reduce overwhelm. Stepwise focus converts anxiety into deliberate, manageable action. Step 5. Use breathwork to reset nervous system. Breath is a fast-acting tool to regulate stress. Inhale deeply for 4 to 6 seconds. Hold for 2 seconds. Exhale slowly for 6 to 8 seconds. Repeat for 3 to 5 cycles or until clarity emerges. Conscious breathing reduces cortisol, lowers heart rate, and restores focus under pressure. Step 6. Maintain mental flexibility. Rigid thinking under stress increases tension. Consider alternative solutions or perspectives. Avoid assuming worst-case scenarios automatically. Embrace uncertainty as part of problem solving. Flexible thinking preserves calm while enhancing creativity and our resilience. Step 7. Reframe pressure as opportunity. Mindset influences physiological and emotional response. Replace I can't handle this with this is a chance to grow and demonstrate capability. See challenges as a test of skills and composure. Focus on learning and outcomes rather than fear of failure. Reframing transforms stress into motivation and reduces panic. Step 8. Use physical techniques to release tension. The body holds stress, releasing it supports mental calm. Shoulder rolls, neck stretches, or light movement. Grounding exercises like feeling your feet on the floor. Progressive muscle relaxation for immediate release of tension. Physical release enhances clarity, composure, and energy management. Step 9. Practice mindful observation. Observation separates reaction from action. Step back mentally and view the situation objectively. Notice emotions and bodily sensations without judgment. Respond intentionally, not impulsively. Mindful observation allows strategic, calm action under stress. Step 10. Apply rituals for instant calm. Pre-planned micro-rituals stabilize responses. Pause, breathe, focus, visualize solution. Repeat a grounding phrase or affirmation. Use sensory anchors, touch, smell, or sight cues to remain present. Rituals automate calm responses in emergencies. Step 11. Cultivate emotional resilience. Long-term calm under pressure requires emotional strength. Accept stress as temporary and manageable. Develop coping practices like gratitude or positive self-talk. Reflect on past challenges you've navigated successfully. Emotional resilience allows consistent calm even in extreme circumstances. Step 12. Strategic decision-making under stress. Pressure often forces decisions with high stakes. Gather only essential information. Evaluate options calmly, considering both short and long-term outcomes. Pause before committing using breath or reflection. Implement chosen action with focus and clarity. Strategic thinking ensures pressure does not compromise judgment. Step 13. Maintain physical energy. High-pressure situations drain energy. Preserve strength. Hydrate and fuel body with nutritious intake if possible. Micro breaks, stretching, or brief walks restore mental focus. Controlled breathing enhances oxygenation and alertness. Energy management underpins calm performance and endurance. Step 14. Use support networks. Even under pressure, you don't need to act alone. Seek guidance or input from trusted mentors, colleagues, or friends. Delegate tasks when appropriate. Share stress to reduce cognitive load. Support reinforces calm, focus, and effective action. Step 15. Reflect and learn post-pressure. After the stressful situation, analyze what worked well and areas for improvement. Celebrate your composure and decisions. Integrate lessons into future high-pressure scenarios. Reflection strengthens preparedness and confidence for the next challenge. Step 16. Daily practices for high-stress preparedness. Breathwork practice. Daily sessions strengthen automatic calm response. Scenario visualization. Mentally rehearse stressful events and calm responses. Mindful meditation strengthens awareness and emotional regulation. Physical fitness enhances energy, resilience, and tension release. Gratitude and reflection builds emotional stability and perspective. Micro rituals develop quick grounding practices for instant calm in emergencies. Consistent practice ensures high-pressure situations are navigated with poise. Step 17. Cultivating a long-term high-performance calm. Integrate mind, body, and spirit practices into daily life. Develop automatic responses to stress using habit stacking and rituals. Embrace challenges as opportunities to reinforce calm mastery. Maintain flexibility, reflection, and continuous learning. A calm mindset under pressure becomes a permanent skill, enhancing life, relationships, and decision-making. Chapter 19. Calm under pressure, strategies for high-stress SI. Situations. Why calmness matters under pressure. High-pressure situations, emergencies, deadlines, confrontations, or crises test your ability to stay composed. Panic clouds judgment and leads to reactive decisions. Calm presence allows clarity, strategic thinking, and controlled action. Mastering calm under pressure is a skill that transforms stress into an opportunity for growth and effective problem solving. Step 1. Recognize the pressure response. Stress triggers the body's fight or flight response. Rapid heartbeat, shallow breath, tense muscles, racing thoughts or tunnel vision, impulsive reactions or withdrawal. Awareness of these signs is the first step in regaining control and cultivating calm. Step 2. Pause and anchor yourself. Immediate reactions often escalate stress. Use grounding techniques. Take a slow, deep breath, filling lungs completely and releasing tension. Place feet firmly on the floor and notice the sensation. Repeat a calming phrase, I am present, I can handle this. Anchoring interrupts reactive patterns, giving your mind space to respond calmly. Step 3. Focus on controllables. Under pressure, many factors feel overwhelming. Identify what you can control, your thoughts, words, and actions, how you approach the situation, your attitude and emotional response. Let go of elements beyond your influence. conserving energy for effective action. Step 4. Break the situation into manageable steps. High-pressure scenarios often appear insurmountable. Divide the challenge, identify immediate priorities, address one task or decision at a time. Use stepwise planning to reduce overwhelm. Stepwise focus converts anxiety into deliberate, manageable action. Step 5. Use breathwork to reset nervous system. Breath is a fast-acting tool to regulate stress. Inhale deeply for 4 to 6 seconds. Hold for 2 seconds. Exhale slowly for 6 to 8 seconds. Repeat for 3 to 5 cycles or until clarity emerges. Conscious breathing reduces cortisol, lowers heart rate, and restores focus under pressure. Step 6. Maintain mental flexibility. Rigid thinking under stress increases tension. Consider alternative solutions or perspectives. Avoid assuming worst-case scenarios automatically. Embrace uncertainty as part of problem solving. Flexible thinking preserves calm while enhancing creativity and resilience. Step 7. Reframe pressure as opportunity. Mindset influences physiological and emotional response. Replace "I can't handle this" with "this is a chance to grow and demonstrate capability." See challenges as a test of skills and composure. Focus on learning and outcomes rather than fear of failure. Reframing transforms stress into motivation and reduces panic. Step 8. Use physical techniques to release tension. The body holds stress, releasing it supports mental calm. Shoulder rolls, neck stretches, or light movement. Grounding exercises like feeling your feet on the floor. Progressive muscle relaxation for immediate release of tension. Physical release enhances clarity, composure, and energy management. Step 9. Practice mindful observation. Observation separates reaction from action. Step back mentally and view the situation objectively. Notice emotions and bodily sensations without judgment. Respond intentionally, not impulsively. Mindful observation allows strategic, calm action under stress. Step 10. Apply rituals for instant calm. Pre-planned micro-rituals stabilize responses. Pause, breathe, focus, visualize solution. Repeat a grounding phrase or affirmation. Use sensory anchors, touch, smell, or sight cues to remain present. Rituals automate calm responses in emergencies. Step 11. Cultivate emotional resilience. Long-term calm under pressure requires emotional strength. Accept stress as temporary and manageable. Develop coping practices like gratitude or positive self-talk. Reflect on past challenges you've navigated successfully. Emotional resilience allows consistent calm even in extreme circumstances. Step 12. Strategic. Decision-making under stress. Pressure often forces decisions with high stakes. Gather only essential information. Evaluate options calmly, considering both short and long-term outcomes. Pause before committing, using breath or reflection. Implement chosen action with focus and clarity. Strategic thinking ensures pressure does not compromise judgment. Step 13. Maintain physical energy. High-pressure situations drain energy. Preserve strength, hydrate and fuel body with nutritious intake if possible. Micro breaks, stretching or brief walks restore mental focus. Controlled breathing enhances oxygenation and alertness. Energy management underpins calm performance and endurance. Step 14. Use support networks. Even under pressure, you don't need to act alone. Seek guidance or input from trusted mentors, colleagues, or friends. Delegate tasks when appropriate. Share stress to reduce cognitive load. Support reinforces calm, focus, and effective action. Step 15. Reflect and learn post-pressure. After this stressful situation, analyze what worked well and areas for improvement. Celebrate your composure and decisions. Integrate lessons into future high-pressure scenarios. Reflection strengthens preparedness and confidence for the next challenge. Step 16. Daily practices for high-stress preparedness. Breathwork practice. Daily sessions strengthen automatic calm response. Scenario visualization. Mentally rehearse stressful events and calm responses. Mindful meditation strengthens awareness and emotional regulation. Physical fitness enhances energy, resilience, and tension release. Gratitude and reflection builds emotional stability and perspective. Micro rituals develop quick grounding practices for instant calm in emergencies. Consistent practice ensures high pressure situations are navigated with poise. Step 17. Cultivating a long-term high-performance calm. Integrate mind, body, and spirit practices into daily life. Develop automatic responses to stress using habit stacking and rituals. Embrace challenges as opportunities to reinforce calm mastery. Maintain flexibility, reflection, and continuous learning. A calm mindset under pressure becomes a permanent skill, enhancing life, relationships, and decision-making. Chapter 20. Sustaining calm, a lifetime of inner peace. Why sustaining calm is the ultimate goal. Calmness is not a temporary skill, it is a way of life. Short-term practices create fleeting serenity. Long-term calm requires consistency, intentionality, and integration into every aspect of life. Sustained calm fosters emotional stability, resilience, clarity, and fulfillment in all circumstances. This chapter focuses on strategies to maintain lifelong inner peace. Step 1. Embrace calm as a lifestyle, not a goal. Calm is a process, not a destination. Approach calmness as a daily commitment, woven into habits, thoughts, and actions. Avoid striving for perfection. Serenity grows through persistence and presence. Treat challenges as natural parts of life rather than threats to your inner peace. A mindset that embraces calm as a lifestyle makes it enduring. Step 2. Daily rituals as anchors. Consistency is key to sustaining calm. Morning rituals, mindfulness, gratitude, breathwork, affirmation, midday resets, pause, micro-meditation, reflection, movement, evening wind-down, journaling, reflection, digital detox, restorative sleep. Habit stacking integrate micro-practices into work, chores, and leisure. Daily rituals anchor calmness automatically, reducing the mental effort required to maintain serenity. Step 3. Ongoing mindfulness practice. Mindfulness strengthens presence and reduces reactive tendencies. Daily meditation, even for 5-15 minutes, reinforces awareness and emotional control. Mindful observation during routine activities keeps you grounded in the present. Noticing thoughts without attachment prevents stress from building over time. Sustained mindfulness creates a permanent calm baseline. Step 4. Cultivate emotional resilience. Emotional resilience ensures calm under all circumstances. Practice naming emotions and observing physical cues. Use reflection, gratitude, and journaling to process difficult experiences. Maintain perspective. Temporary discomfort does not define your life. Strengthen self-compassion to navigate setbacks without losing composure. Emotional resilience forms the core of long-term serenity. Step 5. Maintain physical health. The body is the foundation of calm. Regular exercise, stretching, and mindful movement reduce tension. Nutrition stabilizes energy and emotional balance. Quality sleep restores the nervous system, supporting mental clarity. Breath awareness throughout the day anchors calmness physically and mentally. A healthy body sustains a calm mind over a lifetime. Step 6. Strengthen mindset and perspective. Long-term calm relies on a resilient mindset. Reframe challenges as opportunities for growth. Focus on controllables and release unnecessary worry. Adopt a growth-oriented perspective toward mistakes and setbacks. Celebrate progress rather than fixating on perfection. A strong mindset shields your calm from life's inevitable turbulence. Step 7. Integrate spirit and purpose. Spiritual connection nurtures deep, lasting calm. Cultivate gratitude and joy in daily life. Engage in acts of kindness or meaningful contributions. Connect with nature, art, or practices that elevate awareness. Explore personal values and purpose regularly to guide decisions and actions. A nourished spirit stabilizes calm beyond external circumstances. Step 8. Manage relationships mindfully. Calmness is amplified by intentional social connections. Surround yourself with supportive, positive individuals. Practice mindful communication and empathy in challenging interactions. Set healthy boundaries to protect emotional energy. Express gratitude and appreciation in personal and professional relationships. Balance social dynamics, reinforce serenity, and reduce interpersonal stress. Step 9. Digital and environmental harmony. Your surroundings influence calmness. Limit exposure to digital distractions. Schedule focused tech use. Design living and workspaces that reduce clutter and stimulate calm. Incorporate natural elements, light and soundscapes that support relaxation. Regularly assess environmental influences on mental state. A supportive environment nurtures lifelong inner peace. Step 10. Continuous learning and growth. Calm is dynamic, not static. Explore books, workshops, or courses on mindfulness, emotional intelligence, and resilience. Reflect on past experiences to identify growth opportunities. Experiment with new calming practices and integrate what resonates. Lifelong learning ensures your calm adapts to changing circumstances and challenges. Step 11. Habit stacking for lifelong calm. Automatic calmness arises from layered, intentional practices. Link morning meditation to gratitude journaling and breath work. Combine work breaks with micro-mindfulness and posture resets. End evenings with reflection, relaxation, and digital detox. Habit stacking ensures calmness is sustained effortlessly over time. Step 12. Reflect, adjust, and evolve. Life evolves, and so must your calm practices. Review daily, weekly, and monthly routines for effectiveness. Adjust rituals, habits, and mindset strategies as needed. Celebrate victories, learn from challenges, and maintain curiosity. Reflection ensures that calm remains flexible, practical, and sustainable. Step 13. Embrace impermanence. Lifelong calm is supported by accepting change. Recognize that emotions, circumstances, and experiences fluctuate. Practice equanimity. Remain steady amidst highs and lows. Use mindfulness, gratitude, and reflection to navigate transitions gracefully. Acceptance of impermanence preserves serenity even in turbulent times. Step 14. Daily practices for sustained calm. Morning ritual, meditation, breath work, gratitude journaling, affirmation. Midday reset, mindful pause, reflection, stretching, micro meditation. Evening wind down, journaling, reflection, digital detox, restorative sleep. Emotional check-ins, recognize, name, and process emotions throughout the day. Physical care, exercise, nutrition, movement, breath awareness. Mindset practice, cognitive reframing, growth perspective, patience. Spiritual anchors, gratitude, joy, acts of service, nature connection. Social harmony, mindful communication, boundaries, positive relationships. Continuous growth, learning, experimentation, reflection. Habit stacking, layer practices to make calm automatic. Consistency transforms calm from effortful practice into a natural way of being. Key takeaways, Chapter 20. Calmness is a lifelong practice, not a temporary achievement. Integration of mind, body, and spirit ensures lasting serenity. Daily rituals, habit stacking, mindfulness, and reflection anchor calmness automatically. Emotional resilience, mindset, and perspective sustain composure in all circumstances. Spiritual practice, gratitude, and purpose nurture deep inner peace. Continuous growth, adaptability, and acceptance of impermanence maintain calm across life stages. By consistently applying these strategies, inner peace becomes your default state, empowering you to navigate life with clarity, confidence, and joy. Thank you for listening. See you in another life-changing audiobook.